And not only to us, but to lots of people in the community, lots of helpful people out there. All right, I gotta turn some stuff off. I gotta turn some stuff off and get Pixel in here. Woo! All right, so we are just gonna do a local leaderboard, not do it race by race, because that just makes it a bit easier for me to focus. Let's be honest, so I can focus a bit better. End of season 68. Guys, remember now, when you make a local leaderboard, you got to turn the point system on before you get going. Them's the rules. Them's the rules. Let's just do a top 50. Wait, what's this one? Maybe I got rid of the top 50. Oh, no, I didn't. We're going to do top 50. Blev Knight, thank you. Thank you, everybody. This is my first half season. Thank you, everyone, for an amazing community. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm just going to pick some random community tracks. Pixel?
Hello?
What's up?
Hey, everybody.
Exclamation point play.
Oh, yeah, I got to get that off.
Why are you yelling in my ear already?
Oh, no. Hello.
Hello?
Hello. I got to turn your face on, too.
Only if you want to scare everybody.
I'm ready to scare them. All right, let me make sure you're good and loud. Let's make them nice and loud. All right, Pixel. Happy end of season, dude.
Happy end of season. It's been a wild one.
So,
big competition at the top end. The
indeed.
streamers there this season.
Wait, I gotta make sure this thing's open here. You got yours open?
My list of questions?
Yes.
Yes, I got it open.
Perfect.
I've
All right,
been
so
cleaning out the junk.
I don't know what Pixel's doing for prizes, but we're just gonna do. It's just gonna be however many races we get on a local leaderboard. Top 50 getting points. Simple.
Yeah, we'll do some tournament coins for. Actually, maybe does some people want some Marble Fest layers? We could do like top 100 get Marble Fest layers, and then
Dang.
I'll do like a top 10 for tournament coins, like a little breakdown. Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Lots of
sounds
yeses.
good.
Okay, cool. So yeah, top 100 will get Marble Fest layer, and then I'll do a top 10 for tournament coins. That sounds fun. And the Spooo just feeds me the list at the end, and then I'll handle it within the day.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah, dude.
Heck yeah. So just right off rip, do we have you got anything that you want to just spill on us in general?
Yeah.
Like what?
I mean, like, yeah, there's a lot kind of like that just came down the pipe, honestly. So as you know, we've been kind of like accelerating and learning how to plug in AI, in all our workflows, and things are starting to hit the ground running now. So
I
next
welcome
season,
myself to you.
That's going off too.
Bitsy_just followed.
I'm a pro, I swear. Thank you. Okay, that's off now.
Okay, we're good. Okay, so we have a big update to the builder coming next season. A lot of just like cleanup and flow changes. So I've had that in the beta for about a week now, just tuning up some bugs. Just overall
Drop
like
Dead
quality of
just
life
followed.
stuff, uploading and all the stuff should be cleaned up. The UI that you see when you're seeing your maps is all got a bunch of changes. I've exposed a little bit more data as well, so that people in the builders will be able to like see like how many track pieces there are and stuff like that. And then from there, we're actually going to be doing some hardcore testing over the next like 12 hours. We're going to revamp our entire backend for the builder and bring it into our new system we built like 2 years ago, I think it is now. So we're going to wrap that into that, which should fix a lot of the data issues that have been happening for people with like slower internet connections or people that are like further out from North America, basically. So like if you're like, we know a lot of people from like Russia and Germany have connectivity issues in downloading all the maps, specifically for the builder. So that should like, it should get better. I don't want to say it's all going to be gone, but I think it will be. But yeah, we're getting things into a really good spot. So, and we're just accelerating. The app is still well underway. As you obviously can tell, there's other things happening. So we're just kind of sliding in little updates as we can and how it fits in. And then the app update is still a massive update. It's still getting some good movement, but it's not ready for next season. So luckily we got all this extra cool stuff. That's the major thing for next season. There will also be some changes to the XP system for streamers next season. So that's something to pay attention to on the Race Royale side.
Oh,
Yeah. I don't want to like, I don't know
Yep.
exactly the impacts that it'll have, but I'm assuming the part-timers should pay attention. And just see how that kind of plays out. It's not going to be anything massive because we're not full shifting yet, but the entire system will probably get a massive shift over the next couple seasons as we pipe in more of this data coming in from the builder. So I don't want to say like next season exactly is going to be the massive shift, but probably like between 2 to 4 seasons, it'll start heavily feeling different, I expect. So that's like, yeah, that's the major stuff coming right now.
interesting.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting. I agree.
The wheels be turning.
Yeah, and that's the goal. That's the goal, is
Yep.
to get the wheels turning again.
Yeah.
But yeah, congrats to Bougie. 3 skins now. And then we'll see if we do a Kyrie move there and get another evolving skin in the play. But we'll see. We'll have a discussion, and you guys, I'm sure you guys will hear. Yeah, I got other stuff, but I'll kind of like, I think the questions will kind of bleed it out of me, so I don't want to exhaust it all now.
Nice. Yeah, guys, make sure you're using the redeem. You just click the little thing. Ask Pixel,
that little
Spooo
thing.
anything. Click that little redeem thing.
Also, I noticed you mentioned the builder reward for this season. So the way I do it, you can't tell. I mean, you could tell if you look deeply, but it's the total plays for the builder, not one map.
Oh, right.
So I do have
of
the
all
list.
maps.
I'll announce it now. So, I'll just go up. In 10th place we have Otari with 3,677 plays. Pickled Green 3,782 in 9th, and the 8th Troby 3,802, 3,802 plays. 7th place is Axhole 3,830. That 38 level seems to be a lot of people there. In 6th, we have Jade _ BC 3894. In 5th, we have Kermolm at 4,066 plays. 4th place is Ian 2773 with 4,515 plays. In 3rd place, we have Eye of Skaro with 5,168 plays. In 2nd place, we have Doinky Woinky pulling 5,450 plays. And in 1st place, I think this is like 5 seasons straight. Honestly, probably more. And in first place we have Yusuf Ali 24, one of our ambassadors, at 7,339 plays, like a massive jump. And he's been pulling these like I think last season he was double the next person. So people are creeping up on you. You better watch out. Maybe in about 4 seasons, just like the hotel. But no, next season we have one of Yusuf's map custom made for the season side or for the studio side. So that'll be launching in, and it's an unknown marbler pixel map. It's pretty cool. So we'll probably see maybe another custom map coming in next season or in the season after. We'll have Yusuf do another one if you would like to, crushing out the plays. And that's what I'm doing more now is allowing the builders to do a custom built track as opposed to one of their tracks, so that this way they can really tune it for our side. Any questions, Spooo?
No.
Cool.
I'm good.
Cool. Yeah, this is great. Like the builders are doing wonders, and honestly, with this update, this next season update with the builder, I'm expecting. I mean, usually it takes a season to settle in to the new changes. So maybe it'll be 70 where we truly feel the changes within the builder community. But like you're gonna be able to multi-select and change attributes across all like a bunch of pieces very easily, and you can multi-select pieces very easily as well. So I expect the maps that we see, I think we're gonna see an exponential jump in quality across the board, across all builders, because these tools impact everybody. Probably over the coming seasons, because this is a massive like being able. It sounds so stupid that it took this long to do it, but like you have to single click each piece to change it currently, right? Like if you want to tune a piece's colors or if you want to change its attributes, lasers, all this stuff that builders do currently, like they have to hand click each piece and change the sliders. So like just multi-selecting and being able to change a bunch of them at once is like you're saving literally minutes of time. So I'm expecting a massive quality jump in the builds.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm really excited. So yeah, so it's super cool. Like these are the things that will really start just changing the game, right? Because I've always said it is like when we put stuff in the builder, that's an exponential increase across the community because so many like it impacts every builder, which impacts almost every streamer who plays marbles, right? Mm-hmm. So that's cool. So yeah, it's a massive change coming next season. So everybody should be excited for that. Okay. Anything on that topic before I close the builder counts? No? We're good?
No, that's great.
Eased?
That's just great
Cool.
quality of life right there.
Okay. I can start hammering through some questions kind of as we go here. I'm also trying to pay attention to chat to see if there's anything relevant to what I'm kind of talking about so we don't get jumped around on topics. Yeah, this is like a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, so what do you think about Marble Fest system? Is there going to be change so people get all 9 layers much easier? So no, just off the top, like recently I've changed it so it's harder to get all the layers. And I think that brings more value to the Marble Fest event in itself. We've also completely removed the layer obtaining through drops, right? So you can't just get a layer from drops. We've put it in the bundle, and we've also put it into mission or like a mission competition. And that's just to incentivize play, right? So incentivize people getting involved, not just farming the category for all the drops. We still do great drop events, but for the specific skin, we want to represent it in the event itself and make it challenging to get. So that's kind of like, the exclusivity is the goal. And we had it in the past, and I'm slowly bringing it back. Is like that feeling of exclusivity, the feeling of like having to work hard to get it, whether it be like lucky or unlucky, right? That's the whole thing. But so yeah, and then layering in, because I put it into missions. Missions now has a free to play model. We have the renting program. So you don't even have to buy stuff anymore to get into the rental to get into missions and play around. Obviously to compete at the highest levels to get the really cool stuff. That's a whole different ball game, but I think I gave it to a top 100 of the recent mission competition. So if you played a couple missions, I think you're in. Let's actually check it.
Nice.
I'll check it right now. Did you play the mission Spoo at all?
I mean, I do missions here and there, you know.
Yeah, so if you did missions, so if you got 80 completed missions, you
What was the time
earned
frame?
a Marble Fest layer in the recent competition.
What was the time frame on that?
It was like a week.
Maybe.
May 4th to May 11th. So it was Monday to Monday. Yeah, like the
You don't know me.
yeah. Yeah, I know you didn't really focus on missions.
Yeah, but I
That's
do.
okay. Yeah, it's good. It's good.
You guys don't know nothing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so overall, like what do you think about Marble Fest recently? The recent changes and all that stuff?
I think it's good. I think you know, it takes time to really, at least like for ambassadors to like hone in on maybe something they really want to do for the day, or you know, it's just like there's so much possibility. At least this is what goes through my head, like the possibilities, and now with multi leaderboards that can be turned on, and you know, there's just like so much depth that you could do with, you know, redeems, with it like, you know, it's almost endless with lapse tracks and the you know, the pitting system and the whatever else that goes on. Like, at least that's where my brain goes, always just trying to like you know, do something different, which a lot of people do, and it's great to see all the different creativity that people think up of out there. And I think, yeah, the more it just goes on, the more you know, ambassadors will hone in on the you know, what it takes to run a good day, and just keep making it better and better and more unique and fun and all that good stuff. So I mean, overall, yeah, I mean, I like where it's going. I think there's always going to be the aspect of, you know, some people get the skins, more skins than they need. Some people get less skins than they wanted, you know, and that's always just kind of going to be a thing in Marble Fest. And I think exclusivity is great, and that, you know, that just comes with it. There's people upset and there's people really happy, and that's just kind of like,
Yeah.
that's how it goes.
Yeah, it's always a challenging path to walk, but I think overall, if you care about it, which is usually what you see when people are frustrated, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is like they want it, they want the thing. So that's a good feeling for me. I know it's challenging over time, but over time, I've definitely become more kind of like,
Used to it?
yeah, like just
Like that's
I'm
that's
tuned
just,
to like the emotional waves.
yeah. I mean, that's just the universe, right? Like that's just,
It's always the universe, yeah, and that's something that you just learn over time.
Yeah.
Sometimes it takes a long time. It took me a while, but yeah. So that's the whole goal: is to really, you know, poke at your emotions and make you feel like, damn, I didn't get it, or I got as much as I wanted this season. But we're also putting in really good ways to get access to this stuff across the board, right? Like with missions, like we're trying to drive you into playing the game, trying to push you into streams, like even mission competition, or sorry, comp raids, right? We had them on throughout the week. I tuned certain days I had it on longer, certain days I didn't, and it's just getting people to play the game. I'd rather try people to get people into the matches and care about it than just give it to everybody and everybody wins, right? Because that just tunes down the value of it. It dulls it down, and everybody's just like, oh yeah, I got my thing. I got my thing and move on.
yeah.
But yeah, no, it's been really fun. I think working with the ambassadors is insane. Like I mean, I've never done that. And as we add more ambassadors, the team grows, right, obviously. So those calls get bigger, and it's like, but you feel the more people we bring on board, the more uniqueness you get in each day. The more different thinking we get. And the more I get to open the doors up, right? Because now we're up to 500 layers per day. Like we've been increasing that. So I noticed there's some questions about Marble Fest and is there enough, right? And are we going to get more stuff over time? And it's like working with a large team of ambassadors and getting everybody on board with the thinking and how we want to build this out, and then just slowly opening the gates basically is what I'm doing with them. Is like as we get comfortable, we open up the doors a little bit more. I think it was a couple seasons ago I set it so that ambassadors can pick the time ranges of the segments, right? So technically, an ambassador could do hour-long segments and change things. It's obviously creates more drama, but yeah, and we just keep opening the doors up. So, yeah, I think that's Marble Fest, and we're just gonna keep opening the doors as we go. Like I know there's a lot of talks about opening the end, like the start and end times. Like people want more overnights, for the different time zones. And I think we'll probably see that over the next couple seasons is the caps will start opening up, and we'll see what ambassadors do with that. And that'll come with its own evolution because obviously that has an impact on scheduling and how much people are around and stuff. So, but yeah, it's fun. It's almost like we're regrowing something that kind of like was chilling for a bit and stagnant. So, yeah.
Hey, man.
Any questions? I'm trying to catch chat if there's any specific Marble Fest questions. Just trying to keep on topic a little bit.
Smart.
Yeah, like I don't know if we'll get back to these like 24-hour full on, because like 7 days of 24 hours is a lot. I mean, it doubles the host again, or not again, but it doubles the host from where it's at now, where we just went from like 12 hosts to like I think 49 hosts is where we're at.
Yeah.
So that's a big jump. And if we doubled that going 24 hours, it would probably be a little bit less than double. But like if we're looking at like 60, 70 hosts, that number one, I think that'd be challenging to fill. Maybe. I'd be pushing the limits for sure. But yeah, it's like that overnight period. It's really challenging to keep hype, right? So that's just something to be cognizant of. We'll probably never really go back to like that 24-hour period unless Marbles really explodes in terms of participation, which is possible. You never know.
Just clip everything, push it out there.
Yeah, do the clip farming. Yeah, less days. I mean, like we were in less days. I think hitting more days is a bit more valuable. More people are spread across the board. Like we see an overall less, like not as high cap in participation in terms of like the big number of people playing.
Yeah.
But the play count is consistent across all days. I don't know if you noticed that. Like it's pretty consistent. It ranges
Play
like between
count,
300 and 400.
like, just for each day, you mean, or
Each day, each host, right? Like,
yeah.
if you look at the numbers across each host, like
right.
it seems pretty
Between
level.
300 and 400,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah, you'll have like some days which are like slower, some days which are more, but like in general, it's like pretty tight. So I think to me, that's a success because it means that people are able to spread out a little bit and find the days that they want to participate. Because we always heard, right? Like, oh, I work all weekend. I wasn't able to play at all, right? In the olden days of like where it was 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
Or is like, like you just are not able to play at all.
Right.
So at least now you can kind of wiggle some time and find your spot.
Yeah. And like, I would say the majority of people aren't going to be able to necessarily race every day, or at least not at every segment, but they're still able to catch a lot of it.
Yeah. So I just saw something viewer side rewards. What's that in the context of? Like for Marble Fest? Or is that just a general question?
Well, I'll just say that the top streamers get those packs of tournament coins and marble money to give out however they want.
Yeah,
So
because we've never really had like, will viewer side rewards be returning? Because we've never really had viewer side rewards. Like that's always been something. Like what viewer side rewards? Unless it's in the context of something specific.
I don't know.
To Mahita once. One time I did something.
Well, an apple.
Top 10 viewer side. Oh, like the top 10? Yeah, so like it's not scalable, right? So that's the whole like missions. If you want like viewer side rewards, missions is your goal. Like missions is your juice now.
Yeah, that's definitely where I get everything. Well, my coins.
Used to give
anyway.
out marble money. Yeah, like the top 10 is
Obviously
no
it's drops,
good.
but-
So like yeah, so you have missions like going to scale now. So if you want viewer side rewards, dive into missions. Like set yourself up a Solana wallet, and then boom, like you can dive in and play. It's like it's gonna be an insane system as it continues to go out. Missions is the goal, yet so you're talking about mission competitions, right? So there's mission competitions, and then there's just playing every single mission gets you a reward, right? So every single mission you complete, which means every single play that you are doing in the category has value. Like if this hits scale, it's insane. So dive into missions. It's very, very interesting. I can't even express how interesting it gets the more people get involved, because it's like free to play. And we're gonna retune it so that it get like I wanna try and design it so there's a wallet free experience. So even if you want, you won't even need a wallet to participate in missions, and you'll just like experience it a little differently. So anyways, that's where it's gonna go. And then we'll see if like that experience gets brought into the app, or we just create another experience on top of it that's a little bit different. But that's your, like, if you want to farm stuff, if you are into farming this game, missions is your, like, that's your crop. Like, I can't even, like, there's some people out there with tens of thousands of tournament coins from grinding missions for the last couple years. Like, tens of thousands. Because they're just farming missions. So, and if you're a streamer, like, what do tournament coins do for you, Spooo?
Give you back that sweet, sweet stamina.
That sweet, sweet stamina, baby. So, as a streamer, get into those missions, and and if you like want to grind, then that empowers you to grind more. So, dive in, learn about missions. Like, we have this whole like rental program, so you don't even need to like own an NFT now. You just click activate mission, you pick a rental, and then go. But everybody's fighting over rentals right now, so it's hard to get one. But yeah, so anyways, it's going to be very interesting. We're going to keep building that. I think just like the usage and utility is like, it's just showing its value. Find missions on our website. So on our website, pixelbypixel.studio is like everything Web3. Like over the last, I would say, year, we've built the website into like this. It's a monster. We have, if you're a streamer with a skin in the game, so this is where the grinding for streamers has become valuable again over the last couple of seasons. We've launched the gifting program globally. So anybody with a streamer skin, a community skin in the game, can come forward, create a ticket, and apply for the gifting program. What the gifting program entails is pretty simple. Is if you have a skin, you can get it onto that program. And currently it's like if you have one skin, you get it. Like, I'm not onboarding everybody with like 5 skins, but we're going to balance it out. And then over time, I'll welcome people in. But anyways, your first 50 viewers for the week. So your first 50 will unlock your first 10-cent gift. And then every 25 after that, uniques in the week, right? So the more people you have playing with you, the more you can give out per week, and it resets every week. So then if you have like a community of 100 people who are flowing through your stream, that's 4 gifts you get to give out a week to your community. And we have an easy gifting program that people can select and then send it to their viewer. And it's for 10 cents. That's how we like just kind of control the system a little bit and just pay for the back end. But yeah, anybody's welcome to do that. So that's kind of like why people are grinding and why people are spending $1,000 to get a custom skin, is because you have access to this tool now to empower your stream. So it's really cool. We built some really awesome stuff and tooling, and it just makes it make sense, right? Like, how does all this make sense in the grand scheme of things? How do you make it so that streamers have the tools to kind of like empower themselves, empower their community, and empower growth, right? Like, you have to think of ways to grow, because if nobody's out there growing and nobody is incentivized to grow, then nothing ever happens, right? So it's kind of like what we've been building. So we've all these programs now, Web3, Web2, and we've just been kind of building that out. And yeah, it's really awesome. So yeah, if you're like looking for rewards as a viewer, that is your juice town. I can tell you, like, it is insane what some people are pulling out of the system. So that's really cool. Anything that you saw, Spooo, that I didn't get covered on that topic?
No, I was just thinking about what you were saying. That's a good idea. I should look as you're talking for things coming in on topic.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, just trying to like stay on topic and just try to catch things in chat.
Yep. I don't think.
Yeah, there's like there's definitely some growth out there. It's like cool. It's there's lots of new streamers popping in. I'm seeing. I got my eyes and ears to the ground. There's definitely some people pulling ambassador level stuff who I got my eyes on.
Ooh.
It's cool, man. Like, just keep working out there, guys. Like, it's what we're building with Marble Fest and all this stuff is just getting started. Like, I'm just learning to really build in a way that makes sense. Like, it just makes sense. I want to, like, just on this topic, like, I want to get a tooling for Marble Fest so that nobody is worrying about prizing. Like, it's just happening. So like, we'll have our hosts, they'll do their event, and the prizes are just distributed on the fly at the event. Like, it's just done. I'm working in that direction. That's going to be a little bit bigger of a task, but like, that's what I want to do. Is I want to get it so that ambassadors are not stressing about the day. They're not stressing about managing a list, and they're focusing on the show, right? And just like builders, is like, make the tools so that people can work faster and more efficiently. That's what I plan to do with Marble Fest as we continue growing, as we get more ambassadors involved. Like, I don't know where this goes. I don't know if it means Marble Fest goes 24 hours. I don't know if it means Marble Fest happens more across the season. So like, I think I've talked about this with the ambassadors a couple times. It's like, Marble Fest could maybe end up being every weekend of the season, or maybe it becomes like a controlled, 3 days here and there throughout the season, and they can kind of schedule their show within it. Because as we get more ambassadors, it means more of these events can occur. So yeah, it's just like, there's a lot of growing room, and it just matters on like where it kind of goes from here.
Hell yeah.
Were you gonna chime in on something?
I was just saying a hot 3-day surprise.
Yeah, hot 3-day surprise every 3 days or something like that. So, but yeah, we're just gonna continue building it. Like I said, just keep slowly opening the gates for people to kind of build out and learn to spread their wings. But yeah, just getting stuff automated is like so key. Yeah. All right, I'll keep working down the questions.
Yeah, I mean, just from my side of things, like I've, as these things came out, I just kind of like got in on it. You know what I mean? Like, I just took it all on as Pixel was building it. So like, I feel like a lot of the times I might take for granted the knowledge that I have behind all of this stuff. And just the power that it does truly give my stream and the things that I can do just from having that knowledge or whatever it is, giving things out, stuff like that. So like, yeah, I mean, I can just attest to the fact that like, I'm earning nonstop stuff, which is, you know, it's fun to open chests on stream as well as a streamer. Like it's, you know, it's essentially gambling. I mean, marbles is gambling. It's all gambling, but it's like fun gambling. It's not like it's not like gambling. Anyway, but so that's just like one of those things. And every time I go to my wallet, it's like, oh, I've got more. I don't even have like think about it because I'm just like doing missions and earning from it. And yeah, and then you have random mints that might happen, or you know, I don't partake in many of the competitions. I think I did like one, but like that's another aspect of it that if you know if you're just out there playing a lot, like you can just reward yourself basically for playing. All right, anyway, that's all.
Yeah, that's good. It's good to hear. Okay. This is like a whole ton of questions now. Is there a system that'll tell me I'm already joined the marble game on Twitch chat so I don't need to spam play? There's nothing in well, I mean, the community tools, a bunch of them have like kind of notifications built in.
Oh
so
yeah,
I don't know
actually,
if
I
they're
could
adding
make
in.
that if I wanted. Like,
Yeah, and then there's
so I guess that could be up to the streamer.
yeah, and then on the website we have the live sessions. So if you're a tier 3 sub as a streamer, your session will get listed on our website, and then you can actually track. I mean, Spooo, you could pull it up if you wanted to. You could track who's in your session, and also the previous race's points of that session. So yeah, it's like you can kind of follow along with streamers who are tier 3 to our channel. It's like one of the benefits you get.
Look, there's this guy.
What?
Who's this guy? Who are these guys?
The Rodrigo.
Rodrigo.
But yeah, if you click into him, or click into somebody, it doesn't matter.
Why won't it let me click into him?
Oh, maybe he's at the top. What about the next person? Is it a bug?
Yeah. You can't click the big one, or I couldn't anyway.
Okay, I'll have to get that fixed. But yeah, so there you go. So you have this session on the left and the right side. So it's the current race and then the last race.
Mm,
So you can scroll through. You could search. You could search your name if you're playing.
nice.
So yeah, all this stuff exists. We're just building it out. Oh, Marble Racing Manager. Yeah, I just work on that on the side. Basically like always plugging away at it here and there. I don't have a roadmap for it because marbles on stream takes priority. So I just kind of like get things done. And if I have an idea, so what I've been saying for quite a while now with Marble Racing Manager is that it's just it's a test bed for my ideas. So if you want to kind of get early access to my brain, or you just want to have some fun with a simple game on stream, that's what Marble Racing Manager is. It's just me full stack AI developing a game. And it's like a non-visual game. It's just a passive game. But I've built in streamer stuff in there now. But there's some juicy freaking ideas in there. Like I've built some cool stuff that I want to bring over to Marbles over time. The gold pages is like one of the key examples I love over there. It's just like you could just generate a page of like tasks and then you work through them. And then when you complete it, like as you're working through it, you're completing these and getting these rewards. And then you complete it at the end, you get a major reward, and then you reset and you get the next page. And then you just get the next page, and you're just like completing these pages. But it was really fun to develop that. So like stuff like that, you just get early access to like kind of like what I'm cooking. So yeah, I don't really have a roadmap. I don't have an answer for that other than just enjoy yourself. And if you stop enjoying yourself, stop playing. It's easy as that. They found you from the Marble app. Yeah, the discovery in the new Marble app will even go up higher. We have a whole list. Do I have? Oh yeah, you're not green screening me, right? Or you are?
I am.
Let's see if I can show you. Because I have the new app on the phone. This is insane. So like, I've showed this a couple times, but there's going to be this whole streamer section. So you'll see the live streams. Can you see it on the stream or no? Is it getting greened out?
Yeah, but we can see it.
Okay. So you're gonna be able to you're gonna be able to see like all the streams in the category, and you can just click through them. And then this is the juicy part for ambassadors. So we have this calendar feature, and of course, there we are. Sorry. So these are all the events that are listed in the Discord. So in the new app, the events from the Discord will be surfaced here, and then you'll be able to turn on notifications. So that means that number one, you want to reach out to your ambassadors if you're a streamer and get your stuff listed in the Discord. That's how you get your stuff listed, and you can get your stuff listed every week or whatever. However, if you run official events, right, like key events that are happening, you can work with your ambassadors to get it listed. And then once that new app comes out, people will be able to get notifications on their app. So if you know anything about kind of like interaction, Discord has like a 30% open rate. So if you're a streamer who relies on your Discord only for notifications, you're getting a 30% open rate, which means let's say you have 100 people in your Discord, you're only 30 people are opening your notifications. And then from there, obviously, how many people are clicking through? Like that's a whole different ballgame. So anyways, so we're kind of going to solve that problem and elevate things to the app. And then you can get notifications in the app versus needing Discord. So for those that don't even use Discord, you'll have access to that as well. So yeah, that's another reason to reach out to your ambassadors and work with them, because you'll have some really cool opportunity to get exposed. Unless you don't want to be exposed.
I'm exposing these hot dogs right here.
Yeah, dude. Is everybody putting on hot dog skins?
We should. Everybody put on your hot dog skins. It's time.
Somebody asking about a new Battle Royale map. Nothing in development. I would expect Battle Royale changes into the core functionality before a new map, I would probably guess. Because I'm having a lot of fun building stuff. In the sense of like functionality versus like just adding a map. But on the note of map updates, the bracket next season, the laps track, you should see some massive updates there. It's going to look really different, and I think it has a day and night option. So it'll know if you're playing during the day or night, and it'll load into that state. So that's the first map that we've kind of done a heavy overhaul on. And then from there, we're going to continue using assets to build it out and also bring stuff into the builder as well. So, yeah, we're cooking. Like, we're cooking some real cool stuff. So
All right.
we will see map changes. We'll see some like pretty heavy facelifts in the sense of just like visually looking better as opposed to like the functionality side. So the art team's doing a little bit of that. They're just not focusing on new maps. That's all. I'm also really enjoying like inviting builders up to build for us, and then that kind of like can add to the inspiration, and we can kind of provide more tools into the builder. So I'd rather do that for new maps. Is like welcome a builder up. They can do some cool stuff, and then they can kind of like inspire us to add more stuff to the builder, and then continuing that loop. So that's more of the focus, just for overall intent, I guess you could say. Day and night to your own time? I think so. I think it is to our own time. We'll see. I believe it is. I believe if you change your time on your computer, it'll change. Yeah, and then somebody asked about, is the studio making a new game? I mean, we have Marble Manager now. If we find bandwidth, we might develop something on the side, but there's nothing crazy to highlight right now.
Not going to start working on Resurgence?
Resurgence? Not yet. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Why does the Marbles app refuse Google logins? I don't know. You can create a but like if you have an issue, create a bug report in the Discord, and we can investigate it. Yeah, there's a question about controller in the game. We've done no updates to the controller layout to the game. I think we have like partial setup. The game is just not optimized for controller at all whatsoever. So maybe one day if we get some time, we'll make it better. But right now, no. Yeah, there's a question about other NFT collections coming into the rentals. I put a big post in the Discord, in the Inner Marble. I'll point you towards that because that's the best if you're looking at updates on other collections. Is there going to be a number label on the marbles, like a 1 of however many layers that marble has? Nothing in the plans. It's not a bad idea. Put a discussion in the Discord to elevate that idea. This season was good. Wonder tomorrow will bring us. Tomorrow will bring us awesomeness.
Mm-hmm.
Will the app be able to trade layers or gift stuff? No gifting yet, but save your dust if you want to gift, because if we do gifting of some sort, it'll cost dust to send.
Yeah,
I have a
you
sync
mentioned that
coming up
forever
for
ago.
dust as well. There's a big sync coming for the Web3 users, actually.
A what now?
Sync? So like
Sync.
something to spend
Yeah.
your dust on. For the missions, we're probably going to have a like batch cooldown, like buy down cooldown for the community. So like a community goal. And then we're going to accept dust. So it could cool down a bunch of NFTs. Because like people like try to do a cooldown and then get it themselves, right? So we're going to have to do like a batch. So a bunch get done and then people can try to jack them.
Mm.
I think I put up like 100 and something earlier, and they were gone like within 10 minutes. It was crazy.
Yoink.
Dude, it's crazy. The rental system is just going. It's
Yeah.
insane.
Yep.
I never thought that was going to be a thing right away.
Yeah, I didn't realize how much demand there was there. I mean, I guess.
It's insane demand, dude.
Yeah.
Like 1,500, like if we were up to 1,700 that are in, because you got to go every 7 days, right? You got to go up them. So it keeps people active as well. But there's like 1,500 in the system right now, and they all get used constantly. Like that's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It was I did it. Yeah. I put up all the Gurigs. There's no way to stop game crashes for every edge case. We just found a really good optimization that's landing next season. It was with the game feed actually. It's what's right behind me here, I think. Is it over here? No, over here. This game feed.
Oh yeah.
It has like a really bad bug in it right now. So next season it'll be tuned out, hopefully. In theory, that was the 5-hour crash. So if you experience that 5-hour crash, it might be fixed next season. If not, we're gonna keep tuning. Like right now we point AI at the package every so often and just say like, hey, look into this. And so we're finding some really good stuff. We're also, the art team, just an optimization topic. The art team is also currently working on all of the assets and just trying to optimize things. And we're also going to be building more tooling into the settings. So let's say you really want, like your game doesn't work that, like it doesn't run that well. You'll be able to turn shadows off on certain, like on the effects and stuff. So you can really tune the game the way you want to, just like other games, right? Like you have all those settings, like shadows on this. And like, we want to provide more tooling so that if you have a lower end machine, you can try to make it work better without fully killing the look. And then if you have a better looking machine, you can open it up and make it look really good. So we're trying to kind of service all angles with that. I would expect that in maybe the next couple seasons in terms of like the settings. We have a good eye on it, and I think it'll be pretty good.
I don't know where that's coming from.
I have nothing on a season's pass yet. There's nothing in development. Missions are kind of like standing out to me as like a prio. So are we going to do a pass? I don't know. Missions are kind of working with the rental system. Is there like more we could build off that? So lean into missions. If you're in that space, like lean into it, because it's just going to get better. And there's like always competition. There's like pretty much always a competition going this whole season. I think we had like maybe a week off of no competition. Yeah. Marbles to be on console? I wouldn't expect it anytime soon. It's not even in the pipeline. I noticed you started pushing the value of PvP. You guys determine the value of PvP, not me. Will I continue building on it? Yes. And that's why I think we win over long periods of time, is because we keep building. So if you believe in us, get involved. If you don't, peace out. That's all I can say. We just keep building, man. We'll always keep building, regardless of what people think or say about us. We just keep building. And I think at this point, 8 years in, that's the facts. Tier 3 perks to MRM? Maybe one day. How does one obtain mission NFTs? So on our website is where you kind of see which collections, but you can also go into our Discord under the Web3 channel. So if you get the Web3 role, there's a Web3 channel, and you can see all the links to all our collections, and you can get involved. Morbies and Drippies are your kind of like core collections, and then everything else kind of falls into place. Like the old Morbies work across the board. Then the three newer collections that we obtained, those work on everything. And then, yeah. And then from there, it's like sparse. Not a question. But wanted to say thank you for putting so much thought and inclusivity into the builder side of Marbles going forward. Yeah. Yeah, it's a pleasure. It's always on my mind. Stuff is always on my mind. It's just getting the dev energy to put into it. But with AI, we're starting to scale out that dev energy, and I don't know. The future's looking very bright, is all I could say. If you're enjoying Marbles now, like, we're only scaling up our production. We're not slowing down. I can tell you that much. Also, you can find streamers who give away NFTs. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, if you want to collect them, there's tons of streamers who actually do that. I mean, in this category, there's so much stuff being given away, like just across the board, whether it be Web3 or not. There's so much stuff being. It's like mind blowing. I'm sure some people do it as a job. What is one of the benefits with having the new update for the Marbles on Stream app? And was that something that took so long to get updated? Huh? What is one of the benefits with having the new update? I think that's old. I went over the app. It's got a lot of stuff. Yeah, another bug. If you have a bug, guys, like literally create a ticket and list your bug. Like there's no point in me just yapping about it here. Because I can't even investigate on the fly. So if you have a bug, I'm just going to skip your question. Go to the Discord, create a ticket, explain your bug, put pictures, and we'll investigate. The team will look into it, and we'll get it sorted out. Do you plan to incorporate Pluto dynamics into Tilts? If Tilts gets work, maybe. But I'm not going to just slap on Plutos into Tilts. Tilts needs more, like, Pluto's just a completely different angle from where I want to work on Tilts, if I were to work on Tilts.
Imagine slapping Plutos in there.
Yeah. I mean, like, there's good ideas for how Plutos could be used in there, but that's not the development Tilted needs, in my opinion. Maybe my opinion is wrong, but that's my opinion. Love themes for Marble Fest. Have they fun to every season, and these seasons been fun and love drops as well? Sweet. Seems like a statement. Can you have more than 99 layers on a particular skin? I believe if it's layered, you can just keep stacking. I wonder if it displays weird because of the 100, because of the 3 digits, maybe. But I don't think there's a cap to how many you can hold. Can we dust by past layers at some point? Can we dust by past layers? Can we dust by with dust past layers at some point of the Marble Fest? No, I removed that, so you can't get marbles. Old Marble Fest. I'm assuming it's Marble Fest. You can't do that with dust.
What a decipher there. Dust by.
Dude. If you got a question and you don't speak English, just throw it into AI and just have it tune it in your language and then shove it over to English and I'll do better. Or even just paste in your non-translated version and I'll just paste that over to the thing, honestly.
But that one made sense in a way, like dust by. Like it's a dust by.
Is it a dust by?
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways, if I'm understanding you incorrectly, just post your original language. It's fine. I'll use AI to translate it. Any chance on being able to gift trade skins to? Yeah, I talked about that. Not a question. Just wanted to say I appreciate you, Spooo. And Pixel. Please keep us guests, sir. I'll keep you guessing. I'm guessing that's what it means. Why was the number removed from the skin and will it return for season 70? For Marble Fest? No, we're cutting out the number. The number is no longer... So like for Marble Fest, it's just going to be Marble Fest from now on. And it's no longer going to be about the number in the art. So we're going to standardize the art and all the branding about Marble Fest. And then the skin will just be the skin. And the number won't be as involved. So Marble Fest happens every season, and it's not about a number. Because the number is like, it's not, like, it doesn't make sense.
I was going to say.
Yeah, like, it's Marble Fest for that season, but it's actually not the 69th Marble Fest, if that makes sense, or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Are there going to be more items in the dust shop? I think we just added more country flags. No, so country flags we're going to be removing very soon. Once that app comes out, all those vault announcements we made are going to happen. So the app will come out and then the vaults will begin happening again. Country flags are leaving. They're going to all get vaulted. So if you want a country flag, make sure you get it. I've been saying this for a couple seasons now. We put out an announcement, but I'm getting away from flags. So it's just too many assets in the game. It bloats our entire system. So we're going to kind of get away from that. Yeah, because we're at our usage for our backend is like max, and we have to get stuff vaulted. It makes a lot of sense why games vault stuff now that live for a long period of time, because you can't just have unlimited things in a database being served back to the game all the time. That's why. So I mean, I like the answer, but that's the why.
Yeah. It's gonna get tough.
We've added things to the dust shop specifically that's more expensive, so you guys should have lots of stuff to spend your dust on. Will Marble Fest be held at different times in the future to play more into other time zones? The whole time zone conversation is crazy. You guys really need to understand the the dynamics of Twitch, if we were to run Marble Fest overnight, you'll see numbers dwindle down to 100, 200 players. And then you're just like, it kills the vibe of the entire thing. So years ago, we decided to cut out the nights and just go with daytime. And it's been a lot more positive. I hate to say that. I hate that Marble Fest is not, or I'm not even Marble Fest. I hate that Twitch doesn't operate globally, and it's like it doesn't have viewership across the board high at all times, right? Like I wish it was, but it's just not. And so you basically like overnight you have to put people who value their time less, and that kind of like hurts the discussion. And so it's just not the greatest thing in general. So if you want overnight stuff to exist, you've got to go ham and push overnight streamers. Like the category needs to be popping overnight, but it's never is, right? So it doesn't even matter if there's drops all night. It just dies off, right? And that's just the Twitch culture. That's just the way the time zones work with the Twitch platform. It's primarily like North America, right? So yeah, that's the only thing I could say is like if you want this stuff to happen, you just got to push. You have to push those times so hard, and I think it's just unrealistic. Nope, that's the same one. That's the viewer side question.
Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah, I just said you grabbed that one earlier.
Oh yeah. Any plans to make seasons last longer? No. There's people want it shorter, people want it longer. I think there's less people who want it longer than shorter. We're at a 42-day rotation right now. 41 if you do the proper math or whatever. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we're going to be changing anytime soon. We change like in Christmas. I mean, like we have the data for it, right? Like Christmas, I extended the season. It just dwindles out harder, right? So like we've done 2-month seasons. I think we've done a 3-month season. I think it really gasses out. It super gasses out. So that reset button is pretty important. Yeah, I mean, like the break in between seasons sounds great in concept, and I think it's great for you as a human to play games at the scale that is good for you. So if you feel like you enjoyed the in-between time between seasons, take a season off. Do season on, season off, season on, season off. Balance your time accordingly. Just as a system, as hype, like it's just better to keep it running back to back. So like, if anything, I would get it to like the season's already back up and running now. Like if anything, we're going that direction, not the other way. It just doesn't work. Like all these like
right back in right now.
Yeah, like we'd be right back in the season. Like everybody, because it's the perception of like, oh, I need to play every season, but that's not the reality. Like most people play a season, then will take some time off, go do something else. They get sucked into another game. They get mad at me and disappear for half a year. Like whatever it is, that's more of the reality than trying to tune it for like a couple people who like a couple days off and not being able to control their time because the season's running. But that's the reality. That's like where we're at. So we've played around with so many dynamics of how the game can operate. It's like now we have the data, and it's just like the facts are driving us where it truly works. Will Tilt be without a timer again? No, Tilt is in the main mix. I was going to try for next season, but I think it's going to be the season after. Tilted viewer points will be into the main mix again. So it won't have its own leaderboard anymore.
70 maybe then?
Sorry?
70 maybe then? Like
Yeah, 70 I think, if everything goes well. Tilted viewer points will be back in the mix, and it won't have its own leaderboard. And one of the reasons for that is that the app is going to recombine everything and simplify leaderboards so that new people coming into the game are not presented with all this like random optionality of like how do they consume what's going on. They're literally just going to see one leaderboard, and you can go play whatever modes are season enabled will participate in that leaderboard. Jimmy Flip Flop. Good old Jimmy Flip Flop. I listened to your song on the car yesterday. It was really nice. We went driving, just singing about you. Will Tilt be no? I already said. Oh my god. Will comp raids stay or go away? They're on and off. They're actually Jimmy Flip Flop too. I have a design for comp raids. So the comp raid problem aligns with the Twitch data problem, like the Twitch viewership problem, right? Is like you can't leave it on 24/7 because if you do, you're servicing prizes to 70 people during the day, but then you get 12 people at night, right? So you have this scale issue. So guess what? Comp raids are going to get a program too, and I'm going to have a scheduling 7-day a week thing, and I'm going to just tune it to layer with like peak times. So expect that, and then I'll just like tune the prizing, and maybe overnights we'll get like little hits of like little stuff. But I expect it not to be like it probably won't be enough to get people going, because that's basically what I've seen in the data. So yeah, that's where comp raids are going. They're going to be like tuned for a while, and then I can expect it to get wrapped into missions if I can come up with a really cool idea there. And so like it becomes one thing. One thing we're noticing is we're building all these different things, and it kind of like spreads people out too thin. And then, so like when we do a mission competition, it'll steal a lot of people away. And then people are doing the mission competition because they don't have enough tabs to do the other things, right? And then the tab discussion is a whole nother ballgame because I am playing in, like, we might start playing with like buying extra tabs. So if you're going to want to be a grinder, you might be able to unlock more tabs in the future. And we'll see kind of like how that goes and see how many people use it. Because if you want to grind, you can grind, and we'll see what happens. I expect it to be used by people who love missions, and I expect it to be used by grinders, like people chasing the top of the leaderboard. So yeah, like we might go down to 2 tabs natural, and then go up to like max 5 tabs purchased in some way, shape, or form. Like maybe one of them is like consuming dust to unlock a tab. Maybe one of them, like I've done this with Marble Manager. Like you craft different things to unlock tabs, right? And you could have up to 4 tabs. I think we'll probably end up going in that direction. Is that you go down to 2, because I think natural, less tabs is better. Like you bring down like the average, and then you allow the grinders to go absolutely bonkers. If they want to bonkers, right? But yeah, we'll see. Like, there's nothing in development currently. This, like, I'm just floating an idea that's kind of floating around my head, and I think we're probably going to go in that direction. Because people want tabs. Like, there's people who want tabs, but at scale, everybody can't have tabs because the AI world, it's going to get stupid, and we need it to be like an incentive, like like an incentive play, like. If you bought your sacrifice, you're going to sacrifice that money you paid, right? So like if you bought, the cost benefit analysis kind of thing, because botting like is going to it's already becoming stupid, right? Like botting is already becoming highly utilized in like large streaming. So you just gotta account for it because it's going to happen. You're not going to be able to stop it. You gotta create the incentive structure. Okay, yeah, so that's that. Any questions so far, Spooo, that's popped in your brain of my yammering on?
No. Just soaking.
Yeah, let's see. Lucky one. Give me 10 tabs, bro. Yeah, it'll be interesting.
Yeah.
Marble Fest bundle direct link is still working, but it doesn't seem to be sending out a layer. Create a ticket, and we'll investigate the problem. It's a bug. If you got a bug, please create a ticket. Don't blast it in here. I'm not going to investigate stuff on the fly right here for you.
Blast.
You have a team. Is there any plans to fix the issue Google users on Marble's app? Might continue storing. Create a ticket. in the Discord. We can investigate it for you. Why was the season number removed? We talked about that. Where can I buy that shirt? On our app or on our merch app. If you go to our website, go to our yeah, right there. There it is. But if you ever need the link in our Twitch channel, you can type merch, !merch, and you'll be able to get the link. But yeah, that's where this shirt is. I love this shirt. It's my new favorite shirt. I bought 2 of them and I bought one for the baby. Okay. How can one obtain mission NFTs? We talked about that in the Discord. There's links under the Web3 channel. Thanks for making seasons good and memorable. That's the plan. Woo! Can we get any additional level specific stats for tilts in the near future? Create a discussion of exactly what you want. Any plans to incorporate or allow 2 and 3 timer lobbies for Marblefest? Huh? Are you talking about 3 streamers working together in one segment? That's probably not going to happen. But it's not about me. Like, that's not about me. Right? Like, I don't even know why I said it's not going to happen. Because if you talk to an ambassador wants to do 3 timer events across their thing, but you're going to kill the momentum of the day. I can guarantee you that. I think 2 and 3 timer lobbies, based on the data I've seen, they work against growth. Because you're driving away a large sample size of people.
What is a
but hey,
2,
do your
3
thing. Keep
timer
building.
lobby?
Sorry?
What's a 2 or 3 timer lobby?
It's where 3 this is what I'm assuming, right? I'm assuming here, but you know how we've grouped up here in the stream?
Yeah.
So 2 or 3 streamers share their chat, and they all play across the board, right? Like, I think when I first saw it, I was like, oh, this is really cool. It's interesting, right? Like, using the Twitch tools, and I didn't put any blocks. Like, people thought I was going to block it or something, but
yeah.
I think this is what I saw is the natural progression is like most people are not absorbing that. But that's you. If you want to do that content, that's up to you, right? You're your own streamer, you're your own person, you're building your own space. But based on what I've seen, it's not great for growth. It's not great for interactivity. It kind of dwindles out your marble growth. But maybe you've got growth beyond that, and that's what you're focusing on. So you do you, boo. I'm just telling you what I've observed. That's it. But yeah, so that's why I think it may not happen. But you never know. People have done tilted in Marble Fest and stuff like that. So I'm not going to stop an ambassador from doing what they do. So yeah, work with, like, that's the thing about Marble Fest. Like, that's the thing is, like, regardless of my opinion, is I don't step in to the ground on Marble Fest and I just let the ambassadors build because they might truly find something that I don't see, right? And that's the whole idea of Marble Fest. Like, that's literally why it is the way that it is. It's that everybody can build what they want to build and prove to me that my opinion's not always right. Like, that's the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's like, it shouldn't be me running the show. It doesn't, my opinion doesn't matter.
Creative
you guys all build it with
freedom
your
out there.
ambassadors.
What'd you say?
Well, I said you guys all build it with your ambassadors. Like,
Yeah.
it's all in your hands. Like, okay, cool. Yeah, it's a good topic. Like, I hope to see it grow, and I hope you guys figure it out.
Yeah, I mean, essentially, you're giving ambassadors the ability to, I mean, work with anybody they want, whether it's the community or other ambassadors or whoever, to build this day out, and you're just giving creative freedom for us to throw poo at the wall and see what happens, essentially.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
See what sticks. And then that's what I was saying earlier with it, like, over time, you're definitely going to see, you know, different days or different ambassadors or different ideas get honed in more.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I just saw, like, has the PP staff punished the Marble ambassador for doing a bad job? Nope. I feel like
I would say, we just go
you
over.
guys punish the ambassadors enough.
Yeah, we just go over
honestly.
things that need to be worked on pretty much every Marble Fest, and then we see how it goes, and we pretty much repeat that process, right?
Yeah. Like legit, the community is so savage.
Yeah.
There's so much the ambassadors take enough punishment from that. Like legit. It's straight up. It's so crazy. But that's the push and pull. That's the beauty of it. And it's like crazy. It's crazy because Marble Fest is legit free for everybody to participate. And it has like the most complaints. In the sense of like, not everybody's doing a bad job, but it has the most opinions about it. Sorry, complaints. Everybody gets spun up when I say complaints. Just
What
like it has the most opinions about it.
That just makes me think like, what a great event, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
no, exactly.
people are
Exactly.
so
It doesn't make me want to
passionate.
stop it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like it's the freest event. Like you just show up, play some balls, and let the balls, land where they land kind of thing. But it's like it's got the most opinions about it. Like the Marble Fest, whenever it's going on, that thread in Discord always is action. It's action town.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. That's exactly what you want in the reality of things. And that's why we expanded out Marble Fest and got the ambassadors involved. It's like it's all good. It's all Gucci. All right, I think Marble Fest is always a hot topic. Okay. Where in the Discord do I put my bug report? There's a create a ticket option. You click it, and then it opens up a ticket for you, and then you do your write up, and then we'll talk to you in the ticket and ask you more details, or if we need them, or we'll just fix it.
Under server info at the top. Also, if you guys don't know, the events channel is at the very tippy top of the Discord. That's a great place to figure out when things are happening.
Yeah. Is there a way to view BR event history? There's no event history of anything. But that's what we're kind of like working in the direction of, is to make better data and service it better. But yeah, we'll see. Like as we kind of expand things, we'll probably build out a dashboard for streamers to know more about their data. So like later down the line, if you start seeing that stuff, then we can start thinking about like race by race, event by event, and you'll see kind of like more intrinsic, like deeper level data. But yeah, you'll kind of see it coming. As a DDM host, any plans to give season points? No, lapse is not changing. I don't know about that. Any plan for the builder? Yeah, we got a lot of changes for next season. Keep your eyes peeled for the builder. I talked about it earlier. You can. I mean, hopefully Spooo has his VODs on. You could scroll through the video.
Yeah, I'll be.
Well, you did a 20-hour VOD.
Yeah, I know.
Right?
I forgot to freaking reset it, but I'm gonna make the highlight.
Dude, you need to have you heard about VODs picking up steam for ad revenue?
No, what do you mean?
You need to start tuning your VODs, bro. I'm seeing some crazy numbers, because Twitch is servicing video better now.
Oh.
So if you're a streamer out there, service your VODs, take care of them.
What about highlights?
Yeah, VODs,
like
highlights,
highlights.
clips, it all earns
Yeah.
ads now,
Oh shit.
or ad revenue. So dig in. What about recent lists of points earned for each person to see the app? Yeah, like I said, maybe more data in the future. We're always looking to make it better. It's just it has cost too when we start scaling out data like that. As an NFT owner, I could put them on a rental list. Yeah, so if you own our NFTs, currently Morbies or Drippies only, you can stake them. The link is in the Discord, and then once they're staked on our website, pixelbypixel.studio, you can put them into rent, and then people who are doing missions can use them. Spooo wants to complain about Plutos. I throw him under the bus in a positive way. Can be any changes so it could be more fair.
Who's doing this? Francisco.
Yeah.
No,
So
I was just yapping about
what's
him.
the discussion?
I was just yapping about him last night. I just think they there's a tweak. You know, I feel like you're probably already gonna tweak them here and there, but I just feel like a tweak is an order sin.
Can you define your tweak?
Well, I think the idea we came up with towards the end of it was like you drop your Plutos at any time during the race, right? Like normal, but they get shot out at like a random time within a minute or two or something, as opposed to streamers being able to time it. Just create more randomness.
Yeah. I don't think that's as fun.
Yeah, I mean, and that's where we were also talking about that too, because like, yeah, I mean, there's just so many aspects of it. I was going on about every angle and every aspect. So, but yeah, I don't know.
I think it's a skill cap. Like it's the skill cap. It actually is a skill cap.
Yeah, it is. And like, but if I'm looking at, and I think people do have a lot of fun with it, right? So it's just like me and my opinion looking at it. So I'm not even really trying to that's the game at this point for a streamer. Like if you really want to go hard, you have to figure out the Pluto game.
It's not just Plutos though. You can't even just figure out Plutos because it layers with the system so well. You got to know the system. Like it is hard. Like I'm not even gonna argue.
I know.
Like,
there's a lot going on with it.
if you just played random tracks and Plutoed the shit out of them, I don't think you would win.
Well, right.
If you
have
knew
to
exactly
know
where to Pluto,
Yeah.
where in perfectly in every map, I don't think you wouldn't even win. Like the system is what people are understanding. The people who are winning are not just Plutoing random maps. They know what they're doing. Like the skill cap for marble streaming is effing hard.
Mm-hmm.
Like it is hard, man.
Right, and I think that's kind of where my
Bougie,
point was. Like, cause then I think that's where my point was. Because then, like, if anybody new to it is looking at it, they're like, "This is overwhelming as hell." But maybe that's your point. Like, that's you know what I mean. Like, maybe that's just it. You know?
That's exactly like I think that's what's making it special again.
Mm.
Like it's hard to win. Like it used to be a time thing.
Right.
It's not necessarily a time thing anymore.
And that's something I talked about too. It's either like it's one of like three things, like time.
It's three of three
Plutos
things.
or what you know.
It's three of three things. Like that's the thing.
Mm.
Like you basically have to go part-time streamer.
Yeah.
You basically have to understand the system, at least understand the core aspects of it, which most people do not. And now that discussion, it has its own discussion. I agree. Like, can we surface more indicators that you're on the right track of doing something right? Right? Like that I think is going to happen where you'll have more at the top of the screen there and it'll say like, oh, your time is more in tune to like the system currently. Oh, the amount of players you have is like, this is good. Like whatever it is, you'll get little indicators of hints, like breadcrumbs of going the right direction, because the system I think is the most impactful. You want to know if you're doing the right maps first. Then you want to Pluto it to shit. Like then you want to know where to Pluto. And like and just to go back to my original point is like this is why I would love for two insane grinder streamers to have a discussion live on stream, like as some sort of podcast or something, because I don't think people understand the depth of knowledge that these people are going into to win the seasons. Like look at the disparity of XP. I think it was about a week and a half ago I looked, and it wasn't the same people in the top three. Right? Like there was massive jumps being made because they understand the system. And it's not just Plutoing. I can tell you that. So anyways, I love the opinion, but it's like we're into a completely different ball game here that's extremely complex.
Yeah.
To the point that I don't even understand it.
It's not even like, I like Plutos, right? I just think that the ability to time it, I don't like. That's pretty much, that's just it.
Yeah, but like that's a small piece, right? So like if everybody started figuring out the system and then they're held back by Plutos, I would like address that conversation at a more deeper level. But I think the problem is underlying is like the system. And I just saw a comment about gatekeeping. Yeah, like you can say that, right? And it's like that.
What does that
That's
mean?
why I was like, I
For
would love
what?
them to have a conversation public.
Oh,
But
like
this is another
gatekeeping
thing is
the
like
information.
nobody's gatekeeping
Mm.
because they don't have any insider information. They figured it out by doing shit. Like, and that's the hard part. Like, that's the time sink is like, you need to invest your time and your brain power to figure out the system. Nobody's fed these guys inside information. There's a post in the Discord from a couple years ago from Cam that explains the system, at least the way that it used to be exactly. So like, there's like these breadcrumbs that exist in the community that they've used. Like, there's nothing like I don't say like in the like Zim's an ambassador, right? But like I mean, Spooo, you're in these ambassador meetings. Do I ever talk about the system and how it works?
No.
No, right? Like there's no insider information in
Well,
the sense
yeah,
of
and
like
I mean, in terms of gatekeeping, like there, I guess what you're also saying is like they're just out there doing it, so it's not like how can you even really hide anything if you just
well, they're expressing that like by them not talking about it, they're gatekeeping, right? They have their knowledge and they're gatekeeping their own knowledge, but they've earned that knowledge, right? They've earned that knowledge through experience. But like that's why I said like I would love for two top streamers to talk about it, but you're right, like people are not talking about it because it empowers them, right? But that's another thing is like they figured it out, so they have the right to do that. But I would love to just see people trying to figure it out. But a lot of people don't want to put in the time, and that's the reality, right? Like I understand that.
Yeah, that,
and that's
that
where,
was my
that's
like,
where the right. So that's where the
biggest point.
breadcrumb theory comes into play. Is like I would rather put out some breadcrumbs first, and see where that leads things, and then worry about the exigent circumstances, is what I might call it, Plutos, right? Start timers. Like, do people? I notice a lot of people don't even talk about their start time. Like start time has an impact on things. The speed you can get people in the race, you know, like, and commanding a Pluto army is challenging as well.
Yeah, you guys stay on
right?
it.
You gotta stay on it, you gotta know your maps. Yeah, but you gotta like know your maps. You gotta know when to Pluto, and it's not just like you gotta understand your delay of the stream.
Yeah,
Like as a streamer, you got to know my stream delay is approximately 30 seconds with my community. Maybe some streamers have like a minute because they're from a different part of the world, right? And they have a different flow of data. Like I don't like. There's just so many elements to this. It's much bigger than one thing that people like to point at.
Okay.
But I love it, dude. Like I would love for you to actually dive in. But you don't have the patience anymore. That's the thing. Like you're so past grinding marbles.
Yeah.
You're just not going to enter the game again. I don't think you would ever enter the game because you've exhausted marbles to the level that like nobody's exhausted marbles. Like nobody has been in marbles really as long as you consistently playing.
Right.
Like not many people, right? So like it's hard, like it's even hard for me to get excited about certain things because it's like you're talking about 8 years. Like 8 years is so long, dude.
Right, and that's why I try to have that in my head too when I think about it. But
yeah,
I also just I don't know. And again, it's not like I don't like Plutos. I think they're great. But just an ultimate somehow random aspect would be interesting to see. And it's not like I haven't had fun doing the Pluto stuff too, you know, but I guess when I like, and that's part of it, me being exhausted every aspect of the game or whatever. It's like, you know, I don't necessarily, when I think about doing that all season, I'm like, I don't really want to do that all season and yell Pluto every race or whatever. But maybe that's just because I'm at that point where, you know, maybe I would have at one point if it was an earlier thing, you know?
Oh, you absolutely would have because you used to click 3 buttons to grind a 3-piece track.
Yeah,
like,
I did do that.
And people argued back then, that's not fun.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that. But you had to do that.
I had a lot of fun doing that.
Yeah. So anyways, like everybody's at their own pace, like their own spot in marbles because we've been out for so long. And that's why I understand we need all these little ecosystems to exist because there are people who don't care about the grind anymore, but they do want to grind, but for some sort of reward, right? They want to do it on the side, and that's the missions. That's the mission grinder vibe. And like, there's the different rewards in terms of streamer side now. Like, it's just tapping different parts of the community. And so yeah, it's like, it's wild, man. But yeah, like agents in chat like mentioning stuff, but like it's gonna keep evolving, and there's changes coming. But we're looking to make it more interesting, like to wrap in more data, like wrap in more pieces of like, are people gonna play the same tracks over and over? Like answering, like there's just so many pieces to this that is just like so much bigger than Pluto. It's just it's so funny.
Well, that's the most obvious. That's just the most obvious, right? It's the most front-facing part of it, I would say.
Well, yeah, because everybody's yelling at it. Definitely at the end of the season, right?
Yeah.
But it's funny too, right? Because there's people who Pluto the maps at the start of the season, and it really pisses people off who Pluto the maps at the end of the season, right?
Yeah.
So like, there's that also, that balance dynamic. If like you're a troll in the community,
You gotta
like,
beat
you could
those early
just-
records to prevent them from happening later
Yeah.
on.
Because like if you ruin it early, like it messes people up long run, and then they have to rejig their strategy.
Yeah.
And so like, I laugh at all this stuff because I think this is the whole dynamic of marbles, is like, there's people here just to play the season. There's people here to like screw people over on that are trying to grind the season. There's people who are just having a fun time. There's people like when the big streamers come into the category and everybody's freaking out because they're dumping big points in people's pockets. Like, that's a whole nother dynamic. Like, what we've always talked about this. What happens if you get 3 big streamers coming in with 1,000 viewers every single race, just playing?
Yeah.
Not even grinding. Maybe they don't care. They're just playing. They're just doing their thing, doing a subathon. Like, what does that even do? Like the
Sprinkling
level
chunks.
of complaining will just be on another level, because it'll just be like a whole different dynamic. Because like this would be a very interesting thing if a massive streamer came in and started grinding, right? And just started consistently playing through the season and didn't even give a crap about Plutos. Would they do well enough to beat somebody who perfectly knows the system and is doing the Plutos?
Yeah, I don't know.
Right? So then you're like highlighting, holy crap, maybe you want to grow. Like, maybe the whole point is growth here, and it's not about being small, and it's not about being part-time, right? Because everybody's seeing things in the current format. They're not seeing things at scale, because very few things are being done at scale.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But it's just all these different pieces. It's like, it's really entertaining to watch, because I mean, Agent still thinks not everybody's figured out the system truly, and that there's edge cases that people are completely missing. And I would love for even that to be like, hey, like, hint, hint. Like, what does this do if you guys did this? You guys are totally missing this. Like, legit, he says there's stuff that people are completely missing. Still to this day. Totally missing. Like, there is an angle, apparently, that people are completely missing.
Mm.
And they're ignoring it because they're like mesmerized by where they're currently at, kind of thing. What does that mean? Like, what does that even? I don't know what that means. I'm literally receiving the information like like I get these mysterious statements too, and I think it's because he knows I would probably talk about it in some way. So he's like, keep it secret. But anyways, there's these interesting pieces that are built into the system that will continue coming in. Like, there'll be even more later, right? Like, and it's important that I don't understand them and that they're kept secret, because I think it makes the system so wildly interesting. It's like Crimson Desert, where people are still figuring stuff out of, like, you know, like stuff that's hidden in the map because it's so big. See? Agent knows. We know. It's okay. But that's the interesting part. Like, what is it that people haven't figured out, right? In years. Like, because this system's been in for years. So it's like, what is it there that's hidden? Anyways, yeah, so like, I love the system. I love talking about it. I love watching people get worked up about it. I love when people are worked up about Plutos. So like, it's good. Like, it's cool. Okay. I'll move on unless there's anything else you want to talk about with this.
No, that's it.
Why does that have to be tier 3? Because tier 3 is the biggest sub, and I want to build lots under tier 3, right? Because if I build too much under tier 1, then it's like too much value packed into a cheap sub, right? Tier 3s make eyebrows raise. I mean, like, we're one of the biggest tier 3
Trying to get
subbed
to the
on
top
Twitch.
of the tier 3 on Twitch. Yeah.
Yeah, we're like top 5 tier 3 on Twitch. Like, that raises eyebrows. It's a free game? Yeah, it's a free game. Hey, Pixel. I asked you about Linux and Steam Deck support 2 seasons ago. I haven't had the crash wish Twitch disconnection. I haven't had the crash wish Twitch disconnection from Marbles on Stream since shortly after the convo. Sweet. Sweet. I don't remember.
Miguel, I assume it does, but that's just an assumption.
What?
Crescent moon pin in rotation? Or any pins not in rotation?
There's a couple, but yeah, not. I think that's in rotation. Most things are in rotation. Will we get any hints about the theme and the new stuff that will be available in the store this season? Nope. Probably just come out. It's tomorrow. Less than 24 hours away. Any chance Tilt's having their own timers? No. They don't count towards race points? Well, they are. Like, we're wrapping Tilted back in, as stated earlier. MSLA car is not in rotation. You got to catch that when the specific race, the MSLA race happens. How can we get some evolving layers like Blizzard Girl or Stream 6 skin since they don't stream anymore? If they don't stream anymore, you got to reach out to them and say, hey, stream your stuff so you can stream your stuff and apply for the gifting program so they can give out stuff. You gotta understand, some people just disappear from Marbles, and that's the way it goes. They need that break. It just too many people. It's too many opinions. Too much me. This was my second season. I never know how big Marbles was, and now I have FOMO of older Fest layers. Is there a way you can get the older Fest layers on our Web3 shop, or people can gift them to you. They're $10 a hit. Where can I find the vaulting off items list? In the old, like just in our notifications, our event or dev notifications, like scroll back in that. There should be something about vaulting. There might be something in the pins about vaulting, and then you can click jump and then just check out that area. Basically, all the flags are going away. I think the helmets are already gone. There's a bunch of old stuff. You know those $1 skins we put out over the past while? Over the past like year or two?
Mm-hmm.
Each of those will be vaulted. You can't get them. So when we put out those relaunches of those 2 skins in the shop every season, those are vaulted. So once they're out for the season, they're out.
Both of them?
Both of them, yes. So it's like a relaunch. We've been doing that for about 2 years. All of those will be vaulted. So they won't be obtainable again. The currency for flags is dust. A way to get dust is farm drops or purchase lots of tournament coins and open chests and crack them, or go around the community and earn lots of the streamer skins and dust those. But that's your go-to. Are we going to have non-standard season lengths, such as season 65 or as extended? You can expect extensions when there's holidays. So normally it's only Christmas. Other than that, we just work through everything. Yeah, 42 seems to be like a pretty solid length. We're probably going to be there for a while. Can we use vaulted items in our inventory? Yeah, so like right now, there's like football helmets that were vaulted. Before we knew that it wouldn't show up in the apps, but it shows up in the game. So once the new app comes out, it'll show up. So then we'll start vaulting again. So anyways, yeah. When stuff is vaulted, you'll be able to equip it still. You just won't be able to buy it ever again. Yeah. Vaulting and unvaulting is a nice system. You probably won't be unvaulting because the way that it works. Because then it would create another item when somebody earns it, and it won't stack with the other one. So then we'll get that stacking issue that people experience already. So if we did that, it would just cause headaches and just more tickets for us to have to merge layers and all this stuff. So it's just not really a favored program with what we have. So don't expect unvaulting to be a thing. It bothers me when a streamer gets partnered by running marbles, then says they will never stream marbles again. I think it's hilarious.
Did they say that out loud?
Apparently. I mean, it says, I mean, I'm sure like, I feel like that's such a meme. Like, whatever. I mean, like, the fact that they know that they can get partnered with marbles is awesome, right? Like, that's a good reputation to have.
Yeah. I don't know.
But everybody knows, like, I mean, partner, I mean, maybe everybody doesn't know this, but partner doesn't really do much anymore.
Thanks for the help, chat. Now get out.
Yeah, like you literally just built, like you spent like 3 months building a community around a game and then just peace out. But it's like they know it. They're playing the game. They're playing the game. It's like people that like bought themselves. They're playing the game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like not even marbles related. Like some people are getting partnered by botting, right?
Yeah.
It's like they're playing the game. But that's how we win good, awesome streamers, right? Like people come in, maybe they're memeing and they're like, oh, you know, like I'm gonna get partnered for marbles, and then they end up falling in love with it.
Yeah, I mean the ones that you know, stick around, or you know, people take breaks and come back. That's a thing as well. But like, you know, the good ones stick around. I would say.
I mean, like, ultimately, like marbles is a niche, right? Like you got to understand that. Like everybody needs to really really understand that. Like for every whatever 100,000 people that come through, like maybe 1,000 are gonna like it, and then maybe 100 grind. Like that's probably the levels that you would expect, honestly. So you just like people come and go, they bring their community in, and then they rock on and then go about their day. I mean, another thing you gotta remember is some people don't even like come in to get partnered, and then they get mad for whatever reason and then disappear for that reason. Like people leave for all kinds of reasons.
I think also everyone's looking for the category that's gonna work, right? As a streamer, like what's gonna work for me, what's gonna push me to the next level, what's gonna, whatever. But I do agree that if you do that, like you are just essentially starting over. Like you get partner, but then you're starting over. Right?
Yeah, you're definitely gonna lose gas, so you're gonna gas out.
Yeah.
But it's just like, I mean, it's so common, even just in normal partner chases. Like you ramp up so aggressively getting partner, and then you gas out because you've like created all this hype around the partner moment, and then it happens, and then there's nothing else to chase, right? So then you see the gas out. It's so common. Like once you've seen this stuff year in, year out, it's just like there's no reason to be stressed about it. It's just life. we allowed to divulge the secret of the coded 2 million cows, or should we keep it secret in the shadows? You're allowed to do whatever you want with it. I'm surprised there hasn't been much discussion about it, because it's not like, I don't see a reason to keep it secret. Like, Spooo, do you know about it?
I know about it. I don't know. That's
You don't
it.
know about any of the details?
No.
Yeah. Yeah, like, even if you knew the details, you wouldn't technically be able to action them.
Mm.
You would have to want to do it. So,
Mm.
but yeah, I'm not going to give it out. Like, I'm not going to tell anybody yet, but there is some cool stuff. Like, in my opinion, there's some cool hidden stuff that people will probably activate over time. That's what I expect, is like their goals for people to work towards. And then it's like the first 10 people who do it get to do it, because there's only 10 people who could do it.
Mm.
But yeah, I'm just tucking these things into like, what's the director that does that? He talks about the mystery box. Do you know what I'm talking? It's the guy who did Lost.
J.J. Abrams?
Yeah, that guy. Have you ever seen the way he talks about the mystery box, or like the way he
Maybe.
creates his movies and shows?
Maybe. I don't know.
I remember watching it like years ago. I think it was on a TED Talk. But he explains like the mystery box and like how he creates this like these like time, like it's like investments in time or whatever, basically, right?
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, yeah, like the idea is like you just create these things that exist, and then as people kind of figure it out, it unlocks these like hype moments in time.
Mm.
So yeah, that's kind of like what I'm doing with this collection, and then like I have really cool ideas to continue building on top of, if people like it. I mean, that's what you say, Lorenzo, but there's people working towards it. But it really isn't, if you do the math on it. If you want it all now, maybe. But if you work towards it, it's not unrealistic at all. It's not unrealistic at all. Are we ever going to get time for map makers to upload tracks before the season starts? Currently, if you're a beta tester, you have time. Tilted cost energy next season. There is no energy. On the right? What am I talking about? There's no energy.
Maybe
Why would somebody ask about energy?
the timer thing? I don't know. Timer energy? The good old nups. Just got to create the cleanup in your own stream, you know? Just, let everyone know when it's your last 3 races or whatever.
Wait, no, don't tell me people want cleanups back.
Of course they do. Take anything
no
away,
way.
people will miss
There's no way. There's no way we're entering this era.
it. Of course we are. You didn't see this coming?
I did not see this coming, actually.
Imagine going back, dude. That would be such a shakeup. Of like, oh no.
That's so funny. On the topic of extra tabs, 2 free tabs, does that mean that streamers will count as their own free tab? What? You mean, are you talking about my what if scenario of if we do this tab expansioning with paying? No, streamers wouldn't be a free tab. Streamers would be their first tab. Their first timer. Their own timer. They are one with their own timer. But it's all hypothetical. Well, yeah, let's get all wound up about it. Battle Pass with a bonus tab coming soon. I mentioned stuff about the pass that probably wouldn't happen anytime soon because missions is becoming quite a priority. What the hell? I know you always Mr. One to Canada. Love see more players in marbles and comp raids is a good way to bring more people involving in marbles. So anyway, if we can reach a certain number of player prizes better, like for example, in page web appear, I don't know, tank modifier, 80 or more players, etc. Yes.
Make a discussion?
Yeah. Better build out your idea and then people can discuss around it. I don't know if you did anything for Linux support or if you just did yourself. So what about the streamers that have moderators that are moderators for more than 2 or more time as for the 2 tabs?
Is the 2 tabs becoming a thing? Or was
Oh
that
yeah,
just
they're just making it exist. It's awesome. So
I thought that
if
was
you're
just
a
kind of like an
moderator
idea that
for
was
more
thrown
than
out.
okay,
Not
no,
that it-
like there's so much here to unpack.
Okay.
So if you moderate for more than 3 channels currently and they're all live, do you just not moderate for them because you can't roll there?
Yes.
What do they do now?
You got to figure out how to moderate your marbles so that you can moderate your moderations.
Or maybe if you only care about moderating, only open the channels where you can play at a time. Or now, if you moderate for more channels, okay, let's just build into this idea. I'm in. Okay, so let's say it's 2 tabs Natch, and then 5 tabs paid. Okay, so now if you mod for 5+ channels that are all live at the same time, you're gonna tell your streamers to pay your fees. Pay me my 3rd tab, pay me my 4th tab, pay me my 5th tab, unlock it for me. And then you can mod in all the streams at the same time while playing. So you can exponentially grow and become a better moderator with the more tabs you can play in. So we are actually with this new system, we are exploding your moderator capabilities. We have just taken you from a 3-tab system and we are going to allow you to moderate 5 tabs. Dude, I don't even, holy crap. Why are we not marketing potential? Okay. You will soon be able to moderate 5 tabs with marbles on stream once we go to 5 tabs. Holy crap, Spooo, are you hyped?
When are we going to 5 tabs?
We are going to 5 tabs within the next 3 to 12 months.
Minutes? Oh.
3 to 12 months. Yeah.
Is this real?
We've built it. We've just hypothetically gone there. Dude. I expel value. Value.
Boom.
Guys, mod 5 tabs. You guys get ready for that. Holy crap. Expand your moderator capabilities with marbles on stream.
Boom. Is there a limit on how many mod badges you can have on Twitch? What if there's somebody out there just modding hundreds of channels? Nobody even knows it.
Somebody has AI moderating 100 channels.
No
I guarantee
limit.
it.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, technically,
Botting and modding.
no. Stream Elements probably moderated in thousands of channels.
15 channels. We walked.
No, Stream Elements is probably like their bot, right? Hello? Yeah? Stream Elements, Streamlabs?
They are bots.
They're bots, but they are moderated and probably across thousands of channels, actually actioning
yeah.
bannable.
No, you're right.
Like they ban, right?
Yeah, yeah, totes.
So it's already been, it's already done. Question for Spooo with two
Oh.
O's. Is he here?
I tried to be that guy.
Okay. Did
No.
you get rid of brackets or did you just change how you do brackets? Spooble.
I have created my own bracket website, so brackets have kind of been broken and on and off and here and there over the past couple of weeks. But they're in working order, and my next step is getting other streamers to use the website as well. So I'm building out a website that just makes it easier for streamers to do brackets if they want to do brackets. So yeah, they're still going. I'm probably going to cut back a little bit. I'm going to have 2 or 3 days that I do brackets because I have other things I want to do, and I'm actually in the process of nailing down a schedule because Goody's streaming again. So we want to work that out, the back and forth with the kid, and all that good stuff. So yeah, be on the lookout for more brackets coming to Spoo Town and potentially other streams. Because, I want to build that out for you guys, for any streamers out there who might want to do brackets,
Boom.
Boom.
Any collaborative with any other games? No. One time, Spoo told me Marblefest is about have variety of streamers in Marblefest, but for example, Shambu and Tony Blacks put always his crew repeating in previous Marblefest. Okay, so that's 2 days out of 7. What about the other 5? One time at band camp.
What do you think if someone is being like, hey, I want to be in Marblefest? What do you think their first step should be?
Do they stream? Like, do they stream regularly and play
They
marbles?
stream regularly marbles.
Okay.
But that's it. What's the best course of action, would you say?
Honestly, Goody is setting the freaking example. Do what Goody does.
Be a social butterfly. Be friendly
like,
and
literally
cool.
everywhere,
Stream a
talking,
bit.
active.
Yeah.
Like, she reached out to me. I told her
actually,
to get out of here. I was like, don't talk to me.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's legit what I told her. I said, don't talk to me about Marblefest.
Yeah.
And then, she just got around. And, like, people were like, oh, damn, this Goody person's everywhere.
Yep.
Yeah. Like, legit.
Yeah, you have to find a way to get noticed, right? And like, but you can't be overbearing with it. Like, Goody's just out there rolling and chatting,
rolling balls,
and, whatever, shooting the shit, whatever it is. And it's not really an easy thing to do either. It takes commitment.
For sure.
So,
but that's exactly it. Like that's what Marblefest is about, is commitment, right? Commitment to your ambassador. Like, being around ambassadors is like obviously a step, right? So like hanging out in certain streams and chatting and then getting known. Like, it's a process. It's like networking, right? It's like networking as a streamer. If you play the networking game as a streamer, then you'll probably end up getting into Marblefest.
Yeah, just literally find places that you like to hang out and chat a little bit and just, get to know people a little bit. It's something I've fell out of over the years, and it's like it's always on my mind because, it's not like I'm not hanging out in streams, but I'm not as social as I once was. So it's like, just got to roll back into that game.
Yeah.
_Luna just followed.
Thanks. I don't know how to turn it. I try to get all the sounds off and one sneaking through.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, talk to your ambassadors for sure. Like, I'm as honest as I can be with people. I don't know how every ambassador is. I'm as honest as I can be with people, and sometimes I'll tell people that maybe they need to work on this or work on that, and like I'm gonna keep them in mind, and I'm gonna keep my eye on them, and whatever else. People hit me up with suggestions here and there, and I'll go check people out, but also ambassadors aren't always like picking and choosing, so there's levels to it, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, like some of the ambassadors, like the ones that were mentioned, they run their community days, right? So it's not that like they're picking the same people. It's like they're picking their community around them.
Mm.
So you just got to remember that as like different ambassadors operate differently. Like some have a set community around them, and they involve them into their shows, right? Whether it be Marble Fest or not. And other events, and that's the value of getting involved with just everybody in the community, is like there's actually a lot going on even beyond Marble Fest that can start getting you into the community deeper, right? Is like Green Fest and Marble friendly games.
Yep.
That's like some of the prime ones that are kind of happening now. But there's also Monday Marble and Madness run by Rocks every Monday, right? So there's just so much to get involved in, and that's the key, is just getting involved. Like hashtag get involved is still very relevant. Definitely if you want to be involved in marbles. Like Marble Fest could be like an end goal. It could be like a partner chase, but everything in between is what kind of wins you that goal.
Yeah, and if you're and if you get wind of the people that are running these other events, you try to get in with those, and that gives you a lot of practice in general, because like we all know, practice makes perfect with anything. So the more that you're thinking about putting on an actual event or a show for an hour or two, whether it's your own created thing or you're a part of, Green Fest or Countdown the Week, whatever it is that's going on out there, like you're just going to keep getting practice, keep talking to people, keep, getting good at it, and probably get noticed if you're not already just reaching out to the people that you want to reach out to anyway.
Yeah.
Chip away. Chip away.
Chip away. Did I miss your answer to the question about 24 hours of recent points on the app for each person? Yeah, just data expansion will happen over time. That's specific ideas you could put in the discussion just to kind of build it out. Like what specific data you want to see, and then when we get around to it, we'll do it. But there's no talks about that right now. What is the highest number that a viewer win in Marble Fest? How many layers? I don't know. I don't track layers. I don't have anything for that. A part of I'm guessing it's you, Alan. A part of ambassadors choose streamers for Marble Fest. Can viewers choose by votes? No, I mean, maybe each ambassador will do a voting program if they want to, but there's no voting program. It truly is get involved with your ambassadors.
As a viewer, yeah, I mean, I've had plenty of people reach out to me and suggest hosts, viewers, streamers, people I didn't expect to message me, whatever.
But as a streamer, you should stand on your own 2 feet.
That, yeah, for sure.
It'll go way further than anything else.
Yep.
If you don't ask for something, you're not going to get it. Period. If you don't work towards it. Is there a game tutorial guide for new streamers start the Marble game at the first time, in game display message to help them out? No. There is not. There's a massive opportunity for content still to this day. 8 years in, still to this day, Alan. What is your least talked about favorite part of Marbles on stream? What is your least talked about favorite part? Least talked about. Least talked about favorite part.
Redeems.
Redeems.
They're so fun. Brackets. You mentioned the bracket earlier, the laps track, and I was like, huh? You're putting a bracket in the game?
For me, like it's like all the different pieces I've built, because I look at things from a bigger picture now. So like I think the way that I've built the system now is very like people don't see the big picture. Most people don't see the big picture. Like I think there's 5 to 10 people that I've talked to that understand the big picture and like what has been put together over the last 3 years, I would say. Like obviously like everything before that existed, but like for the last 3 years, like there's been some serious components put together that create an incentive loop that is very deep. And as we continue to layer on top of it, it just works. And that's the cool part. Is like that's why most people don't talk about it, is because it just works. And yeah, it's like that's for me that's my favorite thing, is like because that's what now I'm just trying to stack pieces on top of that. So yeah, like that's it.
That's it.
Can we have a boost and jump? No penalize us since Plutos are going to stay. Boost and jump is heavily more controllable than Plutos. If you understand that, then you'll understand why your suggestion is just way off kilter. Because you as a streamer can set the point to 1 and everybody can spam it, right? It's like there's no controls in place. So I could hard code it, but then it stops becoming a fun feature, which is like the way it's designed to do. Since I can choose which gem I show, would it also be possible to give the option to choose which layer I show? Maybe one day. It's not currently in development. Because that comes with a lot of extra stuff. Because it's not just layers; it's also like the balls that load randomly. We want those to be selectable. Basically, anything with options that's built in, we want that all to be selectable. So it's a big feature, but it's something we've talked about. So what happened to marble weight? It was just removed with the UI change. Hopefully my last questions, because I feel like I'm failing at the tech skill required for this. Do I put the ticket in the stage channel? No, you go to the create a ticket channel and you create a ticket. You don't put the ticket anywhere. You actually create a ticket. But just go in the Discord and say, how do I create a ticket? And somebody, like in general chat, and somebody will just guide you there. Somebody will go hashtag create a ticket, and then you click that and you'll go create a ticket. Hi Pixel, I'm a new player to the season. How do I use Pluto, or where do I sign up to get them? You just need a tier 3 to my channel, not Spoo's channel. Just to be clear where we're at. In Spoo's explanation, you can hover and then you can sub to my channel. You can give Spoo a tier 3 as well. But you need it for my channel too, and then you need to be subbed into the channels that you're using it in.
Or dropping 50 bits.
Or dropping bits in the channel, 50 bits. You don't need to be subbed at all. So you could just drop bits in every channel to drop Plutos. But the Pluto emote is what lets you do it once every single race. But yeah, the Pluto has limitations. And that's another thing. Like, that's another thing why it's challenging. Because not only do you need to get people to get the Pluto emote, but you also need to convince them to sub to you.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to like grow a community around it. Unless you're Pixel, I could spam it, yes. Our comp rate is going to be reserved for special events now. No, I did a little talk about it earlier. You can scroll back and listen to it. Since I can choose which... What?
I'll be highlighting and
answered that.
posting the highlight here too, and probably on X. It'll take a minute
yeah.
after we're done here though. And the tube.
And the tubes. Detailed streamer viewer stats so that we can someday have Marbles on Stream fantasy leagues. Yeah, I'm actually going to build a fantasy league. Why is a Pluto called a Pluto? Because the emote's Pluto. The emote's literally guided the idea. And then everybody memes on it. So I just lean into it. Like some people don't like that Pluto's not, I say Pluto's not a planet. And some people like that Pluto's not a planet. And, it's like a just big drama event. Have you ever done fish in your own channel? Yeah, plenty. Are comp raids going to be for Okay, why am I seeing duplicates like crazy? I'm actually clicking done. Spooo, what are you doing to me? Are you messing with me?
No, people are just putting in duplicates because they didn't get answered in 30 minutes. So they're like, wait, answer my damn question.
Oh my God. Will we ever see the orange sports car release? Bro, I don't know. Talk about it in the Discord. How am I supposed to know about the orange car? Where did it even come from?
They can get your attention now, dude. F the Discord.
Hello, new player again. These comments, man. So every season, since when have skins and decorations been vaulted for? Well, they haven't yet. They haven't. If you've been listening, they haven't been vaulted.
No, haven't there been some vaulted things?
Yeah, that was a mistake. Okay, it was a mistake vaultation. Okay. Mainly, there's some stuff that has been exclusive, and there's been a group of hats or helmets that have been vaulted, quote unquote, but they're not actually vaulted. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's not a lot vaulted, but there's some stuff that has been exclusive and not available. There's some stuff only available on my channel, which won't get vaulted, but you can't get them anywhere else. There's some stuff in the box that you can open on the website, so you can get stuff through that. There's just stuff tucked around. It's very hard to just know everything off the cuff. There's so much stuff in Marbles. It's out of control. It is out of control. I admit it's out of control for the team size that we have. And I took things to get out of control. Is the secret new feature to go with the cow NFTs coming out soon? Bro, break the code. It's out. Will we be able to use 2 million celebration cows for missions at some point? In the Discord, I put a statement of how the cows will work and how they won't work. And you should read it. Discord and Google both fight my phone, apparently. I can't select a role, so I can get into the ticket channel. No, you can get the role. Just click on the welcome channel. You can get it. I promise you can get it. Can we 3 custom loadouts? You can do more than 3 custom loadouts one day with the new app.
Woo!
Can some of the vaulted items be added to TCCC? No, once it's vaulted, it's out. Once it's vaulted, it's out. Listen, if I listed all the things that you'd FOMO about, you'd be FOMOing your face off right now because there is so much stuff you cannot get now. Okay? All the bundles that have come out over the years, every season there's a season bundle. Okay? You can't get those assets. All the exclusives that have come out over the years, the cat, Spooo, show the cat. This stuff you can't get unless you stream 100,000 races, 50,000 races. Like the FOMO, bro, you got to invest so much time into this game. What is this? Is this 100K? What is this?
What are you talking about?
I can't even see what's on your screen. What is that?
Oh, this is the 100K ball.
The 100K. You have to stream 100,000 races, stream races, season races to do this.
That's true.
Okay? So FOMO your face off because that's the way I operate. There's a cat in the store. You need, how much dust do you need, guys? 55,000 dust, 555? 22,000 dust? It's going to go up. It goes up every season.
Cat? Oh, you might not be joining. Probably not joining.
But FOMO, me hearing you say FOMO is like success. Like, I'm glad you're FOMOing right now. Welcome to Marbles on Stream. Yeah, I gotta raise the price. It's 44,000. That's it, guys. We gotta go to 66,666. 7. Okay. I love FOMO. Great energy. Hell yeah. Why there is no head ambassador one rank higher than normal ambassador?
One rank to rule them all.
I'm the head ambassador.
Yeah, or Enders or Tiara or I don't know.
No, I'm the head ambassador.
Oh, it's Pixel.
Yeah, it's me. Don't take away from me, Spoo. I am the head ambassador.
And I'm the creator of Marbles. Got him.
Well, if you're the head ambassador, I'm the creator of Marvel. Okay, fine. Fine.
Whoa.
Did Pog send you an update on what's going on? No, it's not my company. They don't report to me. I have no updates on that company. I know that I went on LinkedIn and I looked at the old CEO of the company, and it looks like he's CEOing a new company and doing stuff there. So I'm guessing he don't give a fuck. Has the tilt question already been answered? I was with Dog. G-Dog? Were you hanging out with G-Dog?
The one question.
The one question. Well, if you don't have the question, I'm not going to give you the benefit of the doubt with the answer. What is your mother's maiden name? The city you grew up in? Butte. Okay. Okay, Shelly. Okay. You trying to scam me right now? You ain't getting my bank account. There's nothing there. Obligatory ray tracing when questioned. Spoo. Okay, we're getting into the ridiculous town. Do you ever have days when managing all these models makes you want to quit? Quit? No, this is too much fun. Listen, we're 8 years in. I'm past like the emotional what do you even want to call it? The emotional like loose cannon stage. Now I'm just like I'm tuning, baby. I'm tuning. No, like legit. I'm having so much fun. I'm in the glory phases of my life. I'm raising my son. I'm having a blast. I come down here. I make marbles. I work with you guys. I talk with the ambassadors every week. Like, I am having a blast. It's super fun. What do you, Spoo? What is happening right now?
What do you mean?
I don't know. The face you're making is just.
I got
throw
all,
me off.
I'm
it
all
looked
giddy.
like you were just
giddy.
laughing on the inside hardcore.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun out here, and you're raising your son, and you're living, and everyone's laughing in chat. We're signing up for a bracket. It's the end of season. We're having a good time.
Oh, we're signing up for brackets now.
Woo!
Only 36 have joined. What is even happening?
Well, it hasn't been like announced or talked about it. I just put it up.
Oh, get in the bracket, and you might win.
Spoobles. We're giving out at least 4 spoobles, at least.
Okay, well, you do your part. I will give to the winner of the bracket.
Whoa.
To the winner of the bracket, you will get a Morby. I'll put a Morby on the line.
Oh, Morby to the winner.
And if you don't want a Morby, you can have 30 tournament coins.
Morby to the winner. I'll probably give
take a
out
note, okay?
like...
I'll send it, and then they can create a ticket in my Discord, and I'll send them a Morby if they want it.
To the wiener?
To the wiener, okay? The bracket. So get in the bracket. Look, it's going to explode now. I'm going to break your system, aren't I?
Yeah, maybe. And, well, top 8 are going to get the Spoob action. Because with all the racing
by the way,
today...
if Spoo's system breaks, nobody wins. From my side.
Whatever
Whatever he does. But if he breaks the system...
Guys, don't break my system.
I'm out. Listen, I'm out.
Oh, no, guys. Oh, no.
Do you ever have... Oh, it's the same question. So I don't want to quit, Krabby Whammy.
Yeah,
Krabby
it's
Mammy?
the Spoo emote, by the way. It's a follower emote. Sorry if you're not following. You can follow and then join the bracket, easy peasy. It starts in 82 minutes. Was that did I make too long of a timer? I can start it at any moment.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Any chance we can get the auto join added back to tilts in the form of Plutos? No. Are we getting slots next season in my marble to save favorite
Saturn
loadouts?
just followed.
Not yet. Why has to be tier 3 of tier 2 or tier 1?
For the
Glorious,
power!
For the power of tier 3! For races with damage mode turned on, could there be an option to start damage after the 1 lap? Yeah, we could probably add that to the Discord as an idea. Discussions. Any new Morbies coming soon? Any new Morbies coming soon? Any new Morbies coming soon? Explain your question. Explain your question. Explain your question. How come wait mode never return? It is because Pluto? Question mark. No. Is Pachinko game return? I miss that game a lot. No.
No!
What do you look for when choosing an ambassador? There's no set stuff, but I like to hang out in your stream. That's step 1. And then I listen for long periods of time without being harassed. That's step 2.
What?
Listen, if I go to a stream and I become the center of attention for more than like 5 minutes, I'm out.
Oh, yeah, I don't do that. But I'll yell at you for 5 minutes.
It drives me absolutely bonkers. I
Pixel
appreciate it. Like I know what people like. I get it,
Solo
but I
just
just can't.
followed.
I can't do it.
There you go. Write that down, streamers. Don't overbearing. What's the word?
Like I love enjoying
Barrage.
the show. Like I love enjoying the show and just like becoming a part of the stream. Like in the sense of like as another viewer and just like just chilling.
Put on your
I
show,
love
do
just
your
chilling.
thing.
Yeah.
A lot of people love
Like-
just chilling.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah. So like that's a big part of me hanging out is just like just being able to chill out and listen in as like a person and just participate. And then yeah, just like knowledgeable. Like knowledgeable is key. Like
The Black Knight just followed.
being knowledgeable about all this stuff is very valuable. Like if I just hear you yammering on about, you know, you're swinging in and out of marble stuff. Obviously, nobody stays on the marbles topics all the time, but like, you know, that you start a race, you're talking about the race going on, whatever, how to get in. You're knowledgeable with different ecosystems. You don't have to play all ecosystems. Like there's ambassadors who don't touch missions at all, but they're aware and they talk about it. So just like knowing about everything, knowing how everything kind of like loops in together is huge. So if I hear people starting to talk about that stuff, it usually grabs my ear and I'm like, okay, they're paying attention. They know the inner workings. Like being in the Discord is kind of key because once you're an ambassador, you're brought into 2 Discords and you have access to like our inner chats for your ambassadors, and then also planning Marble Fest. Being able to plan stuff, running an event of your own on a consistent basis is huge. Being involved in marbles like on a regular basis is huge. Yeah, it's really like everything Spooo and I have talked about over the years, or just talk about in these streams of like, you know, being involved. This is why we say the things we say. Like Spooo used to be closer in with the team. He's not anymore, but he still understands the full goals of everything. It's the same thing. It's like, you know, marbles, you know how to interact with people. You're not banned across 20 channels is another thing. Not getting banned across.
Well,
the
that goes
community.
back to being a friendly viewer, it's so hard to eat. Like everybody can learn this, so to say, like, cause it's just being, I don't know. I always say like, just be cool, like go to streams, just be cool, vibe. You know, I would say don't be completely silent. Especially if you're like a streamer or somebody who wants to be a part of something, like just say something every once in a while, you know? It doesn't have to be all the time, and then just be cool. Don't be a dick. Don't be pushy. Try not to tell people what to do, you know? Just vibe. Like it's really hard to explain that be friendly, be vibe, like just vibe. Like some people just don't have that in them or something. I don't know, and they got to practice it, or like go read a book on how to be a good at being social or something, you know. And I'm not saying that I'm perfect, like, but yeah. Anyway, I don't know.
Yeah.
But what's that one guy's name? Devin Nash, right? He was like, he talks about his journey. I haven't listened to him for a while, but I listened to his journey where it was like he like didn't know anything, right? And then he just locked in, read a whole bunch of books about how to like be better at being social and being like all this stuff, you know, self-help books or whatever. And you know, if that's a path you want to go on, and the guy ended up, you know, growing as a big streamer because he just like put his best foot forward and figured out how to network and how to talk to people on stream and all this stuff. Like going back to the event thing, like it just takes practice. You just have to keep practice and yap your face off. This is something I've brought up plenty of times over the years where it's like, when I first started streaming, I would drive my car around and just say what I was doing while I was driving. I'm coming up to a stop sign and I'm stopping and then I'm going to go again and look at this guy over here in his blue car with a dingus and, you know, just whatever, just because it's practicing, just getting that out. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. So, no, it's that's why it's like no set, like, this is what you do to get ambassador, because it's like, you just kind of do. It's natural to you.
Yeah.
So anyways, yeah. So yeah, I just pick people and it's me. I gotta see the actions, right? So I ask the ambassadors sometimes for a list of people they think are good. But other than that, I'm like, I still need to see it myself, because it's a big piece of it is like every week the ambassadors and I meet on Wednesdays, right? So like I have to jive with you because I'm working with you. Like I'm gonna work directly with you, right? So if I come in your stream and like we're always arguing, like there's always like there's just no mesh. It's like, okay, well, I know there's always gonna be challenges, like, and I don't mind a challenge, but it can't just always be a challenge. Like every communication point can't be a challenge.
Yeah, I mean it's good to be like, I don't know. It's good to have your opinions. You just have to, it's another thing to practice. Practice saying your opinions and then receiving backlash or confirmation from those opinions. You know what I mean? Like it's just more, just do it more. It's not easy. Everything gets so emotional between humans. Like that's just how it goes. But the more you do it, the easier it gets to deal with.
Yeah.
To deal with it all.
But yeah, working with others is like becoming a bigger and bigger point for me, because like you're going to be thrown into the mix with 10 plus ambassadors now with every week.
Yeah.
So as we continue to grow that team, it's like, it's just not going to work if you're already fighting with people in the community, right? Like, and there's nothing wrong with being competitive. Like I know there's streamers that are competitive to like try to do really well in the category. And when they're live, they try to become the best in the category. But at the end of the day, it's not like a hate war. If I see that, it's like, if there's so much hate flying around, and it doesn't have to be like hate in the sense of like evil. I'm just talking about like, you're just like expressing a lot of negativity all the time. It's like, I can just tell like, well, if it just comes right back down to the building, you know, how do you build the tallest building? You know, are you building your building taller and taller, or are you spending time tearing down other people's buildings? So you're trying to get your building the tallest. It's like, that's noticeable when you're doing that thing. And when I know your energy is going into like typing Discord threads over even just promoting your own stream, like that's not valuable. That's not like, unless it's like a good talk, like a good expressive thought, but it's like, if it's always negative and just always like spun that way, it's just like, that's only going to cause problems going into the future, like trying to build Marble Fest, because you know, Marble Fest is a big community event, and there are going to be decisions made, whether it be my decisions or other ambassador decisions that you disagree with. And just being able to step aside and be like, that's their day, right? And if I want to make a better day, like I'll sign up for my own day and make it better and stuff like that. Like sometimes you got to step aside and play with others. So anyways, yeah, like there's a lot of components, but all these things come into play nowadays. And as the ambassador team grows, like I don't know any other company that does this on a weekly basis, talks to the ambassadors like one-to-one, the CEO. I'm sure it's done somewhere in places that I don't see. But I just like I want to keep that kind of a core element, whether it be weekly or bi-weekly that I end up sliding in, depending on my schedule. But right now I see like I can probably do weekly for a long time. And as long as it keeps building, like I'm having a blast. I love talking to the ambassadors. I love hearing the opinions they bring forward. And sometimes it challenges my thought process in very positive ways. So yeah. Yeah, I like it. I do like it a lot. And it's a great way just to bring everybody in and just have like a voicing, like a place to voice things. Yeah, so very long-winded, but it's a very complex topic, and it's something I'm looking to grow. Gordon Kane, that's actually like a huge thing. I see some people like, I don't like to bring this stuff up, but sometimes people like to build play commands that, whether it be protesting or whether it be advocating for something, that heavily works against you. So if you have a moderator or somebody in your community saying whatever for ambassador over and over and over, it's over for you. It's just like, because that's just the unprofessionalness that I don't want to work with. It's like, it's so bad.
Just live as the ambassador. Even though you're not, you don't have the label, you know? Just be the ambassador.
Yeah. So anyways, yeah, like there's so much stuff I could talk about because it's all me. Like I just pay attention to everything. But yeah. Spoobable layers can be made to be worth Spooo 7 dust, please. Oh, I love that.
Done.
Done.
I'm the creator of marbles. I can do this. Spooo for ambassador. I'm gonna get kicked off the team.
It has been done. Oh, Spooo, you're fired.
Pixel for ambassador. Spooo for marble creator.
Okay. Similar to streamers earning balls for how many races, 25K, 100K, is it possible or has it been discussed before for viewers to earn something? I have rewarded a viewer in the past for different reasons. I don't do it as much just because so like this is why we charge for marbles. Like I hate to bring it to this. It's just like we only have so much space in the database. Like I was talking about vaulting, we even vaulting our stuff, right? It's like if we're constantly adding stuff for people and it's not going to return a value, which most of the time, even for streamers, even big streamers, I've made skins for big streamers that have sold like nothing. And it's like, we have to really assess who we're making skins for, not because we don't like because we don't like doing it. It's like because it takes up space in the database and it takes away another skin that might sell, like that might actually bring value to the community, right? Because obviously we need to fund what we're doing and keep doing. We've done it for 8 years. And like, we're very aware of that now. It's like, we just need to make smart decisions of like what we're putting in the game. So when somebody, you know, wins a skin, that's an incentive that we build. So like, there's that. But if I do it for viewers, like, is it going to return the same amount? It normally doesn't, right? Like viewers just don't have that much like pull. Now some viewers do. Like I did it with Apple back in the day. Apple did the 1 to 10. He did like the thing in a season.
Mm-hmm. The cycle.
The cycle across seasons, right? So like he placed in top 10 across 10 seasons. It's like he did the cycle. It was crazy. So anyways, I did it for him. Yeah, it's just really tough. Like, I don't like talking about this stuff because it makes people feel bad, but it's like, that's just what it is. And that's why we charge $1,000 for the skin, or you got to win it. I have put different things in like missions recently, so you can win stuff in missions. Like I put a pin in there. I've done cards. So like I'm starting to dabble a little bit, but it's still challenging. Like it's hard to just keep giving stuff out because most of the time, like it's just trying to create a pull on event or something, and it just usually doesn't return. So, anyways, yeah, it's tough. It's really tough. I wish I would love for this game to be filled with only streamer like people assets. It's just highly unlikely that it's like as effective because there's always that competitive element, right? Like there's always gonna be people who don't buy stuff because it's somebody else's stuff and they don't want to promote it on their stream or whatever, however that works. There's always gonna be that group of people. But yeah, long-winded, but that's the answer. Now you're talking about the 25K, 100K as well. For some reason, I went to custom. I think that was talked about to kind of finalize the point. For like, if you're talking about incentive, like skins, like where there's one, like anybody can win the 100,000 races skin for viewers. We're probably getting closer to something like that if we, with the new data set actually.
Makes me want a hot dog.
Is that what you meant, Rissa? Is it more just the incentive skins as opposed to like the actual like streamer customized skins? Because if that's the case, yeah, like I think Tilted is always also something that we want to do something for long term. Anyways, hopefully that helps. It was like super long winded. I didn't realize. I think I overread the question. Global Mish competition seasonal leaderboard. Can I cry about Lucky Shot every week? Actually, next season I should try that. It's just not listed, and then put it into the thing, and have 2 running the whole season, and then I can get Chuck to fix the bugs. Yeah. Thanks, Korea. I'll try to do that for next season. It also saves me adding it into the write up, so it saves less blah. Yeah, Riss is probably like, you idiot. Ha! I'm sorry. Volcano, I'm sorry. Thanks for answering my question. I appreciate the thoughtful answer. Hey, no problem. I sat in some ants one time a long time ago. How much change is in your couch? 37 million cents. Does Marble Ambassador have an award reward for being good job help marbles on stream? I don't really have incentives like that built out for the ambassador team.
It's rewarding to teach people things.
Yeah, I mean, like, to me, it's like the reward that ambassadors will get is like just by them being good, they'll grow within the community, like on their own. It's not a bad idea is to put in goals, but it's also, it might just like create too heavy of a competition. Like I've thought of this just to like openly talk about a certain topic. It's like, I think about this for Marble Fest. It's like, if there was an incentive to grow viewership per day, and like I had a competition per day, and the ambassadors who had the biggest day could like get something, that's something that that I've thought about, but I also am very cautious to make the ambassador team more of a competition than it is like a social piece of the community, because I don't want to deter ambassadors from being involved. Like, because it's important that those weekly calls are just like even, and so that I'm receiving information evenly, not like inorganic, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? Spoon, does that make sense? Or if I'm like...
Yeah.
So yeah, like I thought about it basically. It's just like, I'm just being very cautious with that idea because I think I'm not sure if it's the best. So yeah. Will we ever get juice in bumper balls? Oh man, I think I think Agent's cooking on that. I think he needs a data set. So maybe we're getting closer. will you implant a seasonal pass or something? I've talked about a pass. If you are craving a pass dynamic, you can get it right now with missions. Okay? Like, if you're really craving a pass right now, missions is kind of your go-to. Because you're going to pay for a pass. Right? If there's a pass, you can pay for it, and then it's going to give you some sort of incentive goal to work towards. And that's what missions is. Like, that's literally what it is. That's all the questions, by the way. We're supposed to have a bracket starting in 60 minutes with prizes. Should we start it now?
Yeah, I mean,
There's
I can start it.
104 people.
I wasn't expecting you to stick around for it. That's up.
Oh,
I mean, that's
okay,
up to
okay. So you can do it after, and I'll just give the prize.
Right? Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool. We're good.
And then I'll give you the list from this local leaderboard.
Okay, okay. Nice.
Yeah, yeah. Because
Nice.
the bracket will take an hour at least. So.
Well, yeah, I assumed. I was down to stick around for another hour.
Yeah,
No,
you
it's good.
can.
It's
You
good.
totally can. But
No, it's
I
good.
figured you wanted
The bracket,
to get going.
you do your thing,
Okay.
and I'll watch it.
Okay.
Um,
Morby NFT, did you say? Or just NFT?
a Morby NFT.
Morby
yeah.
NFT, and then 8 Spoobles for the top 8.
Oh, hell yeah.
And then on the Bracket Brawl website, there is currencies on there, but I'm still building it all out. So, but you will earn those currencies, and then you'll be able to get different things that work with the Bracket Brawl entrances and elimination shit and borders and name color, you know, all the good stuff.
Sweet.
Yep.
Yeah, like that's all the questions. Like I'm happy to stick around for a few more minutes if people want to just like spitball some stuff. I just want to say thank you to everybody for an amazing season again.
Thank you.
If you wonder why I wear glasses, it's because I have a freaking lazy eye and I'm very self-conscious about it when I see it. So that's why. if you're like this weirdo always wears glasses,
Dude, I'm self-conscious about my eyes, just me looking at all sorts of different things in general. Like, I'm just like, no, they're not going to see what I'm looking at.
That's why I have a broken eye emote. But anyways, I super appreciate it. I appreciate all the questions. If you felt offended in any way, it's not meant to be that way. I have fun. I meme about so much stuff. I also will spur off a bunch of if questions come off weird, you just don't get overly offended by them. It is what it is. Sometimes sometimes questions are just weird and it's funny. But anyways, we all ask weird questions. Don't hesitate. And if you don't like getting direct answers, you can always just create a discussion in the Discord and just post your thoughts. I read everything in the Discord. I don't reply to most of it. I just read it. But I can assure you everything is read, even the most emotional posts. It's all good. I read it. I try to consume everything as much as I can, and then we just continue building and making decisions. We've been bogged down for quite a while, just trying to get this app down. But I can, regardless of what people think of AI, we're using it to really accelerate ourselves, and the team is learning to take care of the tasks they don't like to do as much and do more of what they love, right? So if you guys understand employment, if you're doing more of what you love, you work harder, you work more efficiently, you get more done. So that's what I incentivize my team to do. I don't threaten them. My team is not at threat of losing their jobs to AI. I would rather them just accelerate with AI and to fill their time more with their family time and whatever, and take care of the tasks that they can, so that they're just basically just accelerating and doing more of what they love. So that's what we're building. We got a lot coming next season. Again, we got the builder, big focus on the builder. We're rushing out a beta build to do a back-end revamp, so that's going to get done. And then I expect over the next coming seasons to get very interesting. We're going to try to push out some fast updates. I think Agent's cooking. If Agent gets done what he wants to get done, I think we have a very interesting summer, fall, winter season coming up. For all you grinders, the people chasing skins out there, or if you're just playing for fun, whatever it is, it's going to get interesting. And missions, try to look past it, regardless if it requires a wallet or not. It's going to get really juicy. Get involved in missions. I love that people are having fun with it and using the rentals. You don't even need to buy anymore. The rental program just kind of lets you hop in, and if there's something available, you can grab it and do a mission with it. It's a little bit more challenging because people are using them at a high frequency. But we're having fun with what we're building. We got some ideas to to help kind of like to help that rental system do better and build more. So anyways, we still have lots more collections to onboard into rentals. And yeah, that time might come soon. Anything else? Any last minute stuff I can grab onto in chat? If you want to ask quickly, I'm happy to.
Oh, is my bracket busted already?
Oh my god. Yeah, it's been a blast. It's been a good season. Good season of building, and expect more from us, honestly, with marbles. It's crazy just building marbles over 8 years, and we're still building marbles. Like, it's a blast. So as long as you guys are having fun, we're going to keep building, guys. Player data for how many people have played this season, viewer side. Do I have that yet? No, I don't have that yet. I honestly, just off vibes, I would say this season was slower. Also, commonly, March is like, it's like February to June, I think it is. It's normally slower. Let's look here. Last year, July, May. Yeah, so like April. Yeah. So last season 60, it was like down 40K users. And then it went back up into the fall season. So yeah, season 65, we had a lot. It was a big season. So that's the Christmas season, right? It's interesting. It's always like when you look at this stuff over time. That's why, Lorenzo, that's why I make fun of you with the Jimmy Flip Flop stuff, because it's like so easy to look and zoom in too far, and you just see like a scary piece of data. You're like, oh man, there's not many people this season. And then next season, like you have like a growth and you're like, oh wait. And then you realize that you look back in time once you lay out all the data and you're like, yeah, there's just totally a flow to this. Like there's true ups and there's true downs. And like you're opening for the year, like February to like June is rougher. And then once school starts, it's usually rough there too. And so this is why also in the streaming world, you really need to think big, like big picture, because it's super easy to like dig into like a piece of data and go, oh my God, this month my viewership's down. But really at scale, Twitch is down 10%, right? And that's because the flow of people's availability. Yeah, get out and touch grass. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, because a lot of us have been cooped up for the winters, right? I just started playing Wednesday. You just started playing Wednesday, Shell? Holy smokes.
The
Wednesday.
Marbs? Yeah, the bracket's busted at the moment. I'm working on it.
Spoo's fixing it. I'm distracting you guys. Yeah, the trend squad. Exactly, dude. Like as a streamer, the more you understand that, the more stable you'll be. Honestly. Because I watch so many streamers just like wreck their brain over that change in viewership over like a season or something. And then like you start getting wrapped up as like, am I failing, or is Marbles failing, right? And you just start spinning this narrative, and then it could just destroy you. Like I've watched people get destroyed over numbers. But understanding it is key. Like once you have the answer, you'll do so much better. You just push buttons, Kmart. Nice. Someone asked what a bracket is. Shelly, you're a troll. You know that? May I get my last one? Rox, were you in the last... were you in the top 100 of Spoo's leaderboard? If you want to be my lover.
What? Oh, it was mentioned that people liked the loser leaderboard. I did too. The only problem with that is that you got to get... Was there an easier way to just combine everyone's leaderboards?
Like what, in the game?
Yeah. Other than sharing files. It's not the end of the world, but it's definitely a process to like teach people.
I think that's the only way right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if there would be an easier way.
But I do like that idea to like a combined leaderboard. I mean, it's always been great, especially for like a whole day thing like that. So it's just like the more people you teach to do it, then over time everybody just kind of. And there's plenty of people who already do know how to do it too. It's just not done as often as it once was. The days of the duo tournaments.
Yep.